Hello everybody and welcome back to the Shadow of the Silver Mane. We took a few weeks off, mostly because of scheduling conflicts, but we're back and we're all ready to go. Before we remember what happened last time, because a bunch of things happened, and I think a recap might be necessary not just for you dear viewers but also for our players. I would like to also remind you guys that this episode is going up on my channel, Teeironor. The next episode shall go up on Skoll Shorties' channel. The episode after that shall go up on Sir Thompshire's channel. And then back to me. You can find all our links in the description. No need to worry about that. So, I rolled some dice in the background. And I'm going to ask these lovely people to introduce themselves briefly. The dice have decided that DoomGoblin should go ahead and introduce himself first and his character as well. Could you please go ahead, DoomGoblin?
Yeah. Hello. It's me, DoomGoblin, and I believe I play Benjamin, I play Captain Bladebeard. Yeah. He's a dwarf pirate that's very bad at dice games. And very bad at reading and at understanding what mute people are trying to tell him. So yeah, he's bad at a lot of stuff, but he's good at being a pirate, I guess.
He is a great asset to the team. What can I say?
Yeah.
Thank you very much, DoomGoblin. And next, the real Benjamin, Sir Thompshire. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Hello. I'm Sir Thompshire, and as always, I'm playing the beloved Benjamin Aaran. That's not being very beloved by the city of Stormwind as a whole lately. But you'll take what you get, and
Give nothing back.
Let's commit more horrible crimes. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. And next would be someone who has undergone a slight change in their character model, Zelris. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and maybe talk a little bit about some visual changes regarding Lyri?
Yeah, sure. I play Lyri, a blood elf thing who does crazy things occasionally, which is pretty cool. I don't remember what changes on Lyri. Let me have a look.
Then Thompshire can talk about him because he made the changes.
Oh, the eyes are different. Yeah, the eyes are different.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Thompshire, feel free to correct, and Zelris as well, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but the changes made to signify what's happened to Lyri in the past few episodes, aka, being drained of all magic and all that. I mean, it can fuck up a person, especially a blood elf.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you very much, Zelris. And next, according to the dice, would be Skoll Shorties. Could you please go ahead and introduce yourself and your character?
Yep. I am Skoll Shorties, and I am playing as a good old Buhd, who is a lovely ogre pirate who was forced into a tournament against his own will, but he was pretty on board with it for the most part, and just kind of wants to help free his ogre people, and is now being shanghaied to elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't know that reference, but yeah, thank you very much. So,
Shanghai?
I mean, I know Shanghai, the city in China, but I don't know, what do you mean by being shanghaied?
I think it's a common phrase. I might be using it incorrectly, but I'm pretty sure it's like being taken in a similar fashion, taken against your will, kind of. I could be wrong.
Okay. Today I learned I'm not a native English speaker for everyone listening, so it could entirely be my bad. Thank you very much, Skoll. So, last time, as you can see by the clusterfuck of NPCs on screen, to remind everyone what happened, our heroes finally reunite, or, well, at least lie in close proximity to one another, as the Brawlers Guild tournament continues. Captain Bladebeard, who was slated to compete in place of Groggy Forgeheart, was surprised by the aforementioned dwarf stumbling in half-naked into the Stormpike team's break room. A game of dice decided that Groggy would compete after all, throwing Bladebeard's plans in disarray. On his way out, the pirate captain stumbled upon the SI-7 agent Mirica Trix. The mute gnome convinced Bladebeard to search the crowd with her, I thank you whoever pinged, rousing the attention of Benjamin, Aaran, and Sin Lyri Embersorrow. The dwarf then pointed out to her that Captain Buhd, for whom they had been searching yesterday, was also participating in the tournament. This impromptu duo, followed by Benjamin and Lyri, then made its way to the ogre team's break room. A chaotic struggle ensued, also involving another competitor, Brianna Edwards, as the tournament continued upstairs. Our party, Mirica and Brianna, faced off against the Brawlers Guild guards, the ogre Mogoon, who was dead, and Cleopatra Summers, Bud's jailer, and the elusive Lady Whitley's lover. Our heroes were victorious in the ensuing combat, routing the guards, capturing Cleopatra, and killing Mogoon, as I mentioned, just as this latter ogre's match was slated to begin. So to set the immediate scene of what's going on for you guys, you've just defeated your opponents. In the room with you are the Brawlers Guild guards have all run away. One of them ran out to seek reinforcements earlier. You have heavily wounded Cleopatra, Lady Whitley's lover, and have now taken her hostage. You can do whatever you want with her. Mogoon is dead again. Mirica is also with you guys. She helped in the fight a little bit. And Brianna, she did deliver the killing blow on Mogoon and was about to attack Buhd as well when you guys talked her off, and she went off on her own at this point. So in the room is you guys and Mirica. Now I mentioned this before we started recording, but since this is the first reunion of the crew, I would like to have a scene with you guys where you guys are reunited and a little RP moment. And now obviously you're in a tense situation, but we'll wave that away, for lack of a better term. We'll pretend that we're not actually in a tense situation or whatever.
It's an anime moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Time is different.
Exactly. Mirica, for her sake, is peeking outside the doors to see if anyone's coming in the hallways, etc. And she will be back in a couple of seconds while you guys have this little RP moment. Is that alright with everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you guys have just defeated everyone. You all are alone in this room at the moment, and you're catching your breaths. You've just reunited for the first time in a couple of days, couple of episodes. Go ahead, I guess.
Well, Buhd, you are rescued. You're welcome.
I was in danger.
Well, you were imprisoned. You were a slave, but now you're free once again.
Oh, that explained a few things.
I regret to inform you, but we're all wanted criminals.
I mean, isn't Buhd safe?
Oh, well, I promised my people that I'd help them out too.
Why are we wanted criminals? I thought that you and Lyri took care of that, right? That was the plan. You take care of that, I take care of Buhd.
No, it was a setup.
Man.
Yeah, there's been a couple of developments, and I'll go ahead and Oh, right. I'll just show the paper to Bladebeard and point at his name.
What's
Bladebeard,
on the rest of the paper?
Bladebeard, you see a note with a bunch of scribblings on it, like the mark of a black hand on it, and like the tip of the paper is stained with wine.
Alright, I'm also going to say that maybe Bladebeard doesn't know how to read, but maybe he can write his own name almost perfectly and
Sure.
can recognize it.
Well,
Because he is a narcissist and he likes his name a lot.
I can see that.
Yeah, he doesn't understand letters, but he can recognize the shapes.
well, Bladebeard, it essentially says we're warlocks and we're conspiring to overthrow the crown of Stormwind. That's wonderful.
By the two questions. Do you guys need me to like enlarge the letter on screen or?
No, I'm looking at it on Discord.
Okay. Second question. If I remember correctly, Bud, you are literate, right?
He can understand certain words and letters. He's not the best.
Okay. If you were to glance at the paper again, feel free to look on Discord. It's one of the pin messages, if I'm not mistaken. Your name is not on the list.
Sorry, Benjamin, can I see the paper?
Yeah, sure. I'll just hand it to him.
I'll take the paper.
It smells of wine.
Alright, I'll tear it to pieces.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, this was evidence, right?
Well, it could also have been evidence that were being set up, but you just...
But we weren't set up. We
We
actually
was,
did a crime, right?
Well,
yes,
are we,
we were
are we
set up.
conspiring to take down the Stormwind crown? I don't think so, unless you've been planning something on your own.
No, but we did do something, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just destroyed the evidence. We are free now.
DoomGoblin, can you give me a careful check to see how well you rip it up? Like, if you roll poorly, someone will be able to like piece it back together easily, for instance. Make sense?
Sure.
You're beyond saving, Bladebeard.
Are your macros working? I know that Roll20 got an...
Yeah, here. One. I rolled a 1.
Benjamin, like... Bladebeard, like, rips it up, like, casually, not really caring that, that someone might, like, put the pieces back together. Like, if you were to, like, pick them off of the ground, unless, like, Bladebeard keeps them, you can just put them back together easily. I imagine there's, like, 3 big pieces that you can just reassemble.
If you're gonna rip it up, at least do a good job. And I'll just pick the pieces up and stash them.
So, what now? Where did you find that paper? Anyway.
We went to the warlock's house, and they had assassinated him and planted this note on him.
Who? Warlock?
The warlock we blamed.
Wait, I'm confused. Bud, are you... do you get what they're talking about?
I've been in nasty human prison with ogre friends for a while. Last thing I remember is Benjamin had to go tinkle.
Oh yeah, you were arrested for public urination, right?
Yeah, I was told to behave with the humans, and I did. They were pretty nice. They gave me food, and I got to meet old friends. Some of them kind of were rude though.
Old friends, like other ogres?
Yeah, I remembered them sort of, and they remember me a lot. Well, not all of them, but some of them.
And they are where? Here in Stormwind?
Yeah.
Alright. Well, we need to get out of here, out of the city, as fast as possible.
At this point, just like I want to make like a separation between RP talk and actually planning things out. If you're starting to like plan things out, we will like resume the clock, Miracle will walk back into the room, etc. Is that alright?
All right.
Yeah, sure. Well, first we need to get out of the underground. It's making me nervous.
Miracle will come back into the room and she would make motions in sign language. Benjamin, you mentioned that you sort of understand it.
That's being a bit nice. I say that it's, very, very, very vaguely, like just one sign or another.
Okay. You see that everyone sees Miracle making hand gestures. Benjamin, you get that she's asking a question.
Hey everyone, this is my new friend, the gnome. She's deaf, but I can sort of understand her. So,
Do you have a paper, Bladebeard?
a paper.
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
we have the pieces of paper that you took.
Right, no, those one too.
I don't think I have any paper.
She sighs and like pats her bag and takes out her own paper and begins writing on it. And after a few seconds, she'll write out a note in Common, so whoever can read Common, that says, what do you plan on doing now?
I turn back to the others and say, well, what now?
We should go rescue my people.
No.
No.
Why not?
Too busy.
Do you even know where they are?
Above board, Buhd, you do.
Yes, I know where they are.
Where are they then, huh?
They're where we came from.
Great.
Above board, you would be able to point at the like tunnel entrance that connects to the ogre jail room, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I think Buhd would then point at it.
Well, is there an exit to the outside wherever you came from?
Well, if there's an entrance to the place, then there has to be an exit. So probably.
I mean,
How much attention were you paying when you were brought in, Buhd? So maybe I can answer that question for you.
Knowing Buhd, probably not that much.
Okay. Sorry if I interrupted you, DoomGoblin.
yeah. But by the way, Buhd, how many ogres is there? Like 4, 5,
Oh, lots of ogres.
6?
Well, a lot.
How much is a lot?
A party.
Well,
A big party of ogres.
Miracle begins writing something, which will take her a while to write.
so Oh, sorry, Benjamin.
Aren't your friends gonna cause trouble? I mean, this is Alliance territory after all.
They listen to me. Kinda.
Well, and then what? You're gonna march a big party of ogres through Elwyn and cause a big ruckus?
If they listen to you, then why do we have to kill one of them?
Well, that one was a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
He was big ol' Kessup who hated Buhd.
Right.
You will hear the announcer upstairs say, hello, okay everyone, we appear to be having some difficulties. Please remain in your seats. Our security will ensure that any issues are dealt with promptly. Thank you. No refunds. Wait, what the hell is going on? And the microphone cuts off.
Okay.
If there are a buttload of ogres in Stormwind, they were probably smuggled in, right? Through some sort of a tunnel. I don't know.
Right.
So we don't need to parade them in the streets. We just need to find how they were brought in.
Well, I'm just saying that they could cause trouble if we let them out in Elwyn. Or wherever it
We're
is.
already wanted criminals. Why would we potentially do that?
Look,
Hey,
I still live here, okay? I don't want, whatever releasing a bunch of ogres entails.
They
Mirka
not
hands you-
so.
Sorry, just Mirka hands Benjamin the notebook of what she's saying. It's up to Benjamin if he reads it or not.
No, yeah, sure.
She said, I also want to rescue Bud's ogre friends, but we need to follow the due process of law. Lady Whitley clearly did some very illegal things, but again, we need to follow the due process of law. I do have a way to get us out of here before the guards arrive, if you will allow me.
I stare at the others, waiting for their thoughts. Well, at this point, I'll take it honestly.
Mm-hmm. I would take it.
I'll turn my back to the gnome because I think she's deaf, even though she's gonna hear what I say. She's SI7, Benjamin.
Yeah, we know.
She's only
Yeah, so-
7 years old.
I don't think so.
Maybe
But
that's
she's the cops. She's the law.
Yeah, but
Look, let's
It's-
just go, alright? The guards will be here any second.
But if she's the law, what's that make the guards?
but the gods are not on our side.
Yeah, I think we can leave the existential questions for later.
At least she's nicer than the other SI7 person we found. Isn't that right, Benjamin?
Right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at Lyri and begins scribbling furiously and hands Benjamin a note. Wait, what other SA7 person?
Can I see the note as well?
Sure. I was mostly assuming that she would hand it to Benjamin because he's a human, so he would be able to read common, and Benjamin would relay that out loud.
Uh-huh. That makes sense. Like human, Buhd. I think.
Well,
it's
let's
right?
leave that for later. We're in a bit of a troublesome situation.
Yeah. Of course.
Alright, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at Bud to see what's Bud's opinion.
So we'll save my people soon, yes?
She shifts a little bit and writes again, and will hand it over to Benjamin. A note that will say, I can't promise soon. I can promise that we will try following the due process of the law.
Yeah, but we'll get them out soon.
I mean, I'm assuming
Okay.
Benjamin read out loud that she can't promise soon.
Yeah, I did.
But I
Well-
promise you soon.
Yeah, but I promise you soon. No,
Okay, friends. As long as we go back.
I think we need a plan, we need a ship, and we need to find that secret tunnel. And then we'll get your ogres out of here.
I think your order is wrong, but you've got the right idea at least.
Of course. Now let's get out of here.
mm-hmm.
Mirica will shuffle through her bag, and she will pull out what looks like a scroll. Benjamin and Lyri, and maybe Bladebeard too, can you all roll clever checks to see if you realize what scroll it is? What kind of scroll it is?
I rolled quick. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not bad actually.
Indeed, not bad. But not, I wouldn't say quite good enough, because it's a rarer form of magic. You realize it's a magic scroll. Unless you want to spend fate points, or like ask her about it, or whatever.
No. It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Above board, she will like begin waving a hand over it, and it's pretty clear that she's casting a spell. Do you allow her to go through with it?
I think she's going to teleport us, right?
She nods.
Is that what's going on?
She nods.
Oh, like Meridia did.
Mm-hmm.
What? Wait. Where are you going to teleport us?
She sighs. She is in the middle of an incantation and looks irritated at you, and then looks back at the scroll, and then like continues weaving the spell.
I mean, worst case scenario, we could, it's a scroll, right? Really just did it without a scroll, so it might turn out better.
Well, it's probably a fixed location, I don't know.
She nods.
I don't think we should go with her.
She pauses.
She could be one of the warlocks. How do we know that she's a good guy?
She like.
The warlocks are nothing.
She like waves the scroll as if that's the proof that she is not a warlock.
The warlocks are nothing. There's like 4 of us. We don't have to worry about the warlocks anymore.
Yeah, we don't need to worry about warlocks, but I can
Can we
turn
just
against her.
go? The guards will be here any second,
What does the warlocks have to do again with the bad?
Yeah, the warlocks. I don't know, something crazy about them, I have no clue.
I think we should just book it. We should just run. No magic.
She looks irritated at you, and then like looks at the rest of the group to like see what's everyone else's consensus.
I mean, I disagree with Bladebeard.
Well, when Meridia used magic, it get us out really fast.
Mm-hmm. Where could she possibly teleport us that would be worse than where we are right now? Come on, think about it.
Sure. Alright. I'll go.
I'd rather be as far away from that ethereal as humanly possible.
Okay. So do you allow Mirica to finish the spell that she's casting?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Above board, it was a scroll of Town Portal, the like Warcraft free item, and yeah, it teleports you to a fixed location. Namely, once I put it on screen, the 4 of you, except for her, will be teleported into a jail cell.
I knew it. I told you.
Yeah, this isn't that bad though.
Let me remove like the massive NPCs on screen.
come on, Bladebeard. I've escaped jail cells before.
Well, does anyone not have a knife if they want to kill themselves?
Is the
Which
gnome
one?
with us?
I can just teleport out of the bars,
Yeah.
Benjamin.
That was what I was going to say. The gnome is on the other side of the bars, and she looks at you all with like a look of "I'm sorry."
Yeah, I'm sweating.
Is this sort of plan?
Bud, break us out of here. Bend the bars, whatever.
Oh, okay.
You will see once I put them on screen.
Oh, yeah.
Several guards will like walk up to like discourage you from doing that. Once I put them on screen, give me a second. Featuring another fancy render by Thompshire. These gentlemen.
Oh, sexy.
Okay. I did not expect you to actually follow this story route. I guess the little voice chat I made will actually be brought up today. Okay.
Well, it's strange enough. I've been here twice in the last few days.
There has been a mistake. I don't know these guys.
Lyri will sit back in cell and take a breather. You guys worry too much.
The gnome will, Miracle will walk away again with a look of "I'm sorry."
Your gnome friend is pretty rude, Benjamin.
Well,
You're worrying way too much. It's just a jail cell. Come on.
well,
I was just in a jail cell.
Didn't you say it was nice and they treated you good? Come on, bud.
They gave me food.
Well,
I got to beat
since we're
things.
sharing our prison experience, Bladebeard, since you're a pirate, have you ever been to jail?
I am not a pirate, and I'm not Bladebeard. I don't know you people.
Oh, right, you're Moby, whatever. Yeah, right.
Wait. Yeah, I am. Yeah. How do you know that?
Your mom told us.
I don't know.
Did I tell you while I was drunk?
No, we just asked your mom.
Oh, and I feel like I have to ask, but why does your cat talk?
My cat doesn't talk. What?
Your cat talks. Bladebeard. I mean, Moby.
Yeah, we kind
No.
of promised to bring him food or something, but I don't think that's happening anymore. Is he some sort of evil spirit that will haunt us for breaking a promise?
Are you high?
No, I just think I'm still in shock that we got teleported to a prison, so I may be.
Man, what is humans' obsession with cells? It's really weird.
Don't worry. I think we'll find an opening.
Mm-hmm. Of course we will. Lyri's kind of like on the verge of falling asleep. She's sitting back in the cell while I can't find her head.
Can't any of you teleport as well, Benjamin, Lyri? Aren't you?
Don't
magical?
even think about it, says the guard. This prison is magically warded.
Magically warded.
I
guess
know.
that's, technology
can-
nowadays.
I can dig us out.
Don't you have a big cannon, bud? Come on.
I could shoot us out.
No,
Mhm,
please
that's more
don't.
like it.
Don't.
Shoot a big hole in the ceiling, then we can like stack up on your shoulders and climb out.
I honestly can't tell if you're joking or not.
Of course I'm joking.
Above board, you will not be disturbed for like half an hour.
Lyri will fall asleep. I'll leave you, Benjamin, Bladebeard, and Bud to your devices.
What have you been doing, bud? Yeah.
Well,
Also, let me remove your guys' stress and Bud's level 4 consequence because you're technically like taking a breather.
well, I got to meet my old friend. I remember him. In Feralos. He was a good friend. Very nice.
I'm sorry, one thing I forgot to mention, Cleopatra is also with you.
I
Unconscious.
was about to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, is she like bleeding out or something?
Not bleeding out, but she is wounded.
Oh yeah, Bud's holding.
I guess in the
Wait.
meantime, I'll probably do my best to stabilize her with, the cell supplies I have.
She is stable. You realize that her wounds aren't necessarily fatal, but they are painful. And she probably passed out from the pain, not so much from like blood loss or whatever.
Then it's fine, I guess.
I would like to search her
Okay.
for loot.
I don't know why I'm having like a deja vu moment of you searching this lady.
I can't believe you're committing a crime and sent to jail cell.
You do see like the guards are paying attention to what you're doing.
I'm going to pretend like I'm mending her wounds.
Give me a sneaky roll. Okay.
Come on.
It's pretty clear that they realize what you're doing, but they're not going to stop you.
All right. What does she have?
A bunch of money. You do get that. Also a bunch of daggers hidden in her belts, etc. And a pistol, the one she was using during the fight. Other than that, you would find several papers that, again, you would not be able to read. They do smell of perfume.
All right. I'll add some of her daggers to my collection.
Sure.
And I'll take the gun as well. Now I have 2 guns.
Sure.
Having fun in there, Bladebeard?
Oh yeah. I finally have 2 guns. At long last.
Okay.
There's two guns.
I have 2 axes, so I get the appeal.
Oh, I should get 2 cannons.
Lyri's snoring and like shooting big snot balls out of her nose.
Lyri can have 2. She already has 2 daggers, I think. 4 daggers? 4 arms. That'd be cool.
He says as Lyri has no daggers on her right now.
Benjamin, I would like to compel you. Again, feel free to like refuse at the cost of a fate point, etc., etc. I would like to compel your bounty on your head aspect. They do notice like Bladebeard rummaging for this lady's belongings, and you notice like the papers that are on her person. And you're interested in taking those papers, not necessarily because like you're a kleptomaniac like Bladebeard or whatever, but rather because, hey, maybe this will give us further information or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, here is a shiny fate point. So do describe the scene for me of you like berating Bladebeard and then going to also rummage for this lady's belongings. Oh, okay. never mind then.
She does have a cool coat though. I wonder if she's also a pirate? Huh, bud? Is she a pirate?
She didn't act piratey. She acted more jaily with fancy clothes. Kind of like cool fancy fancy pirate men from fancy human place.
Privateers. Those are pirates that work for the government. Privateers.
Big words.
I used to be a privateer.
Oh. Is that where you got fancy coat?
No. I stole this one a couple of years ago. Oh, actually, I bought everything I own. I bought with money I earned by sailing.
Oh. No wonder why we don't earn a lot. We don't sail anymore.
Yeah, I miss it. I wanna sail again, be free.
Yeah, I want to sail with my friends and get out of weird human jail. They're not so good. I miss Troll Cook.
Good point. Who knows?
Yeah, we never should have went to Stormwind. That was a dumb idea. Hey, I wanna see Khadgar. Get him over here. He's the one that brought us here. He should be here with us.
It's not even stormy or windy here. Name isn't very right.
I mean, wait until you see Silver Moon. It's golden.
Huh? What?
Golden City.
Lyri suddenly wakes up. Huh?
Silver Moon. You should know. You're a blood elf. It's golden blue, and for some reason it's called Silver Moon.
Golden blue?
Yeah. Although, that's true. I heard stories that they painted everything red.
Yeah.
Like everything, like flags and buildings and their hair.
Painting's a bit of a common word. I wouldn't call it that.
Do they live on the moon?
No, that's the thing. Silver Moon has nothing to do with Silver Moon City.
Why would they call it that if they don't even live on the moon?
They should call it Gold Sun.
I really want to go back.
Well, won't go to the moon. I could try throwing you to the stars.
Lyri looks at her skin and kind of like shivers. Yeah.
You also feel the familiar, too familiar at this point, hunger for magic.
Wait. Wait. Bladebeard, do you know anything about blood elves?
Oh, yeah, sure.
How do I get my skin color to go back? I'm sick of being pale and pasty.
Sun.
The
Go to
sun?
a beach.
Stranglethorn again?
Any beach would do, I guess,
Okay.
except for like Northrend.
Okay. I think my eyes are kind of dead right now too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, they ain't glowing anymore.
Then not?
No, you used to have green eyes, then blue, I think. Now normal eyes.
That sucks. I need to get back to Aaran too.
Can you like choose your color? Can it be like red? Can you turn
I
it off
don't
and on?
think that's how it works. Oh. What was I doing? Oh my god, I hate this. Lyri's like pulling out hair and shit. I gotta get to Aaran, then I gotta go back to yeah, Silver Moon, yeah. Aaran, then Silver Moon, right, Bladebeard?
Sure. I just wanna get out of here. Hey, did you call Khadgar?
DoomGoblin,
Hey guys.
can you give me a careful roll?
Who?
You DoomGoblin.
Oh, yeah. Careful.
Okay.
-1.
Okay. Regarding the guards, they haven't like moved since you yelled at them. Above board, this.
Lawyers a thing?
Lawyers?
Are you asking
In
out
WoW?
of character or in character?
Yeah, out of character.
I
don't think they are.
They are. Though not. Yeah, they are. They are. By the way, the careful roll was to notice if like Lyri was like jittering like almost a drug addict.
And I haven't
Probably not.
noticed.
Probably not.
Alright.
So yeah, the guards stand there impassive while you yell at them.
Maybe they're like some of those guards that like stand still. Some of them like doing that, right, Bladebeard? They just stand really, really still, right?
I don't understand. I don't follow. Are you... What?
Never mind, never mind. Wait, guards. You said that this cell was like magically warded, right? That means that, you know, I can't like blow a little bubble at you to wake you up or whatever.
They don't respond. But feel free to like make your own careful check to like inspect if the cell really is magically warded.
No.
You're distracted.
I guess like I click my fingers and like try and make a little flame if I can.
You do.
Well, I'll try and like put it past the bars, I guess.
The moment you like approach the bars with the flame, you're able to like put your hand through the bars, but the flame extinguishes itself.
Now, how do magically warded cells work? I know nothing about this. Lyri kind of looks around.
If you want, you can give me a clever roll to see how much you know about this. Okay, magically warded cells. First of all, you probably realize that if this cell is magically warded, it was either specially made or it's for like very dangerous prisoners. Second of all, you would need to like look further in. There's basically like different levels. There's like weak wards which would manage to extinguish that little flame, and there's wards for like big strong demons or whatever. From the look of it, since there are like bars here, it's probably not like a very strong ward, meaning it can be brute forced out, but it will be very difficult and you're feeling very drained at the moment. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask and I'll be sure to answer because of your role.
Where's the I guess the magic ward coming from? Is it just like the air around? Is it the bars?
It would either be a mage maintaining it, which is like the more old school, let's say, way of doing it, which probably isn't the case. Although it could be, you don't know for sure. Or it's like sort of automatic, so to say, ward. That I should mention that if you like break this automatic ward, besides the fact that the guards will probably see you, it will also like sends an alert to the mage that made the ward that, hey, the ward is broken.
Sorry for the horrible timing, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh, hi Benjamin. Skoll immediately left, but that's fine.
What you missed, everyone talking.
Oh, I was listening, I just couldn't speak.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Could you just repeat what you were saying before, because I forgot.
Regarding the ward or the papers?
No, my bits with the...
Oh yeah, so basically describe how you go from berating Bladebeard for one second to stealing from this woman to going to steal from her yourself then.
Oh, didn't Bladebeard pick the papers?
He didn't. He left them in where they are.
Okay. I guess that they kind of, caught my eye while Bladebeard was kind of rummaging and I was a little curious and go to check them out.
Let me know if anyone reacts to that.
Lyri's too preoccupied.
Okay. Yeah, Benjamin, you take out the papers and you feel a strong scent of perfume. A few of them are bloody. Do you read them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You'd be able to tell, like, you would definitely see Lady Whitley's name. But right after that, you would immediately tell that they are very graphic love notes. Love letters.
Oh, well, they certainly can sell this to the public. And I kind of just very slowly put them back.
Okay. Does this act by Benjamin go unnoticed by everyone else?
Yeah.
What was on those papers, Benjamin? Anything important?
No. Quite the opposite, really.
You learn some
It's
new ways to
something,
use rope. You learn some new ways to use rope. What can I say?
Yeah, I guess so. But, well, if I'm honest with you, Bladebeard, I wish I could go back a minute or two.
I wish I could go back like 2 days and tell Khadgar to fuck himself. We should have stayed at Buhd Bay.
Well,
This was a dumb idea.
Mm-hmm.
well, I would argue something else someone did was dumb, but, well, I guess we're past that.
Yeah, but I should have went to Aaran. Didn't Khadgar say they literally were like figuring out how to fix me because of whatever the Nightborn was called? I don't remember his name.
Shalan?
Yeah, Shalon. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he's doing well.
I should have just been a little labyrinth. I'd have my skin color back. I'd have beautiful golden locks or whatever color my hair used to be. And I kind of like looking like strands of hair left in my hands when I was like pulling the hair earlier.
Don't worry, Lyri. It's just a phase. You know, you're gonna go back to your normal self eventually.
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. I don't want to be stuck in Stormwind.
By the way, Lyri, while you were in Stormwind, again, you were drained by Xal'atath, but you were starting to feel like slowly better because the Sunwell exists, and it was like slowly healing you over time. But now, in this jail cell, presumably because of the magical ward, you don't feel... Well, you do feel like a faint trickle of it, but you're definitely mostly cut off from the magic of the Sunwell.
Oof. This is why she's being so irritable right now.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I'd do anything to get out of this jail cell.
The guard like turns in your direction when you say that, but doesn't like do or say anything.
Hi guard, I thought you were asleep. Hi. And I kind of wave skittishly at him.
He stays in his place.
Would you mind if I like drained the ward of its power?
He like looks at his companion, because there's also another guard there, and he looks back at you and says, "Sure, if you don't mind us killing you."
I was just joking.
You can't kill us. We are friends with Khadgar.
Surely this is a war crime and against, like, you know, Stormwind policy. We're literally, like, prisoners right now.
An escape attempt is an escape attempt, milady.
Well, they did kill that orc lady in cold blood by her brother or whatever.
What orc lady?
In the,
The arena.
yeah.
Yeah, the real criminals are in the arena, the mummy people. You should get them.
They like look at each other and they say, "We were told to expect prisoners. The details of the case are not up to us. You
Yeah,
will
yeah,
remain,
sure.
you will remain in your cell until the proper authorities will take a look at your case.
Uh-huh, and how long will that be?
As long as it needs to be."
They can't be doing much. I mean, they're like, you know, nobles sitting up there in the ivory towers doing nothing. How come not here already, huh?
Lyri, talking to them won't help, trust me.
I think talking to the authorities is always a good thing to do.
Nope.
Skoll, if you're back, do let us know when you're back, by the way. Because before like the NPC will come to bother you in like 30 minutes from now, in game time that is, I would also like Buhd's word to be said, so to say.
And Gary will look at the jail cell and like try and do some like try and figure out like the aerodynamics and the and all the fucking coordination she has to do. Just to like spit on the guards from inside the cell.
So because of your clever role, if you have like any questions regarding the magic of the cell, I would answer most of them, not all of them. But if you're looking at like the physical layout, hello, welcome back, I would need another careful roll from you.
Yeah, it's fine. She like tries to like spit at the guards from inside the cell.
I mean, they're standing a few meters away from the cell.
Yes, it's not gonna work out, but it would be funny.
They don't acknowledge it.
They don't. Wow. And I try again, but make it really exaggerated. Like I make my movements really, really obvious.
I mean, they pay attention to you clearly, not necessarily like staring at you, but they pay attention to the general happenings in the cell. They just don't like intervene unless they have reason to.
Oh, I'm not happy. I saw stamp my feet down like a baby. Come on, do something. I point my finger at them.
They remain at their posts.
Why are you acting like a child? It's not helping.
I want to go back to home, Benjamin. Oh my god.
When is
Right.
she not acting like a child?
Oh, shut up.
Do let me know when you would like to sort of fast forward to like whenever an NPC would show up, okay, like 30 minutes from now. Unless you'd like to like do or say something else before that, including like inspecting your cell or the guards. That I will allow that, obviously.
Yeah, sure. I'll try the aspecting to learn one of their aspects.
Okay. For you, obviously it's a careful roll, but I'm trying to, before you roll, let me think of the difficulty. Difficulty 2 for you, I think, to learn their one aspect.
Nope.
Guards.
Alright.
Anyone else?
No problem.
Okay.
Buhd is good.
Okay. Eventually, again, some time would pass. You would hear sounds coming from one end of the hallway you guys are currently in. And you will hear footsteps as someone is approaching. Kind of odd footsteps. They don't sound like their feet, I guess, for lack of a better term. As once I put them on screen, where did I put this character. Okay, fuck. Give me a second, because I have a lot of NPC folders. Okay, there he is. As this character will walk in.
Hey, at least it's not the Draenei beggar.
That would have been something. He like walks up to one of the guards and like says something to you and to him, hush hush, and like pulls out a paper to show him, and the guard moves in and begins unlocking the cell. And this Draenei walks up to the front of the cell and says, "Greetings to you all. My name is Arik. I have been sent here in case any of you require medical attention."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
Me. I put my hand up. Me, please.
But my back.
He like
Yeah, this lady is dying over here, kind of.
he like
Yeah, the ogres are important. Just focus on me, please. Thank you, Peter, guys.
like raises a hand and says, "Do not worry, the light will take care of all of you." And
Can you fix my skin as well? I need a tan.
what did you say? I didn't hear.
Can you fix my skin? I need a tan.
I do not have the expertise for that, dear lady.
Okay.
The guard unlocks the cell and ushers this gentleman in.
Buhd would slowly take off his cape
Okay.
that he was given.
You allow this gentleman to go in, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It
Lyri
doesn't.
will also take off her top because she was shot and she doesn't really want to have a bullet hole or bullet stuck in her anymore.
Does anyone like walk up to him, or do you leave it up to him to like see to everyone's injuries?
Lyri will try and push in and be first, but
He like blinks a little bit, but says he like looks at the wound on your shoulder and begins casting a prayer. You feel the familiar and healthy, so to say, welcoming energies of the light fix your wound. You feel very relaxed, so to say. It's a very calming energy as he like utters a prayer in the Draenei language.
Lyri lets out a big sigh of relief.
He will look at you and say, if I may, milady, what has happened to you? You feel your case is very unusual. I'm not referring to the bullet wound here.
Oh, you mean this? And I kind of point to the big slash wound from, you know who.
He like startles for a little bit and says, "Oh," and you get the feeling that he will go to fix that afterwards. But he says, "Oh, I mean your skin, eyes."
I've been through a lot. They wanted to take me to Aaran or something to like get me looked at, but I got into Stormwind first, and now I'm here. I don't know if it's fixable with like light. I don't know.
He nods. If anyone's paying attention to the conversation, feel free to roll like a careful roll to like see a small detail.
I guess I'd be keeping an ear out.
Sure. But your stunt would not apply, by the way.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah, he begins healing your wound. I will mention, Lyri, that yeah, the energies of the light calm you and like calm what's going on inside of you. Can you give me a clever roll to see if you realize something? Okay, I think I'll take that. You remember when you walked into like the cathedral back when you were still like filled with like void and all that you felt very uncomfortable, like generally speaking. but when you're feeling the presence of the light this time, you don't feel that same discomfort.
Lyri will keep that information in the back of her mind, but she won't connect any dots just yet.
Sure thing. Yeah, for game mechanics purposes, obviously we will keep the consequences, except for the level 4, which will go away at the end of this session. But yeah, you are healed, you are just scarred, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay. After he like finishes healing your wounds, he says, "May the light bless you and keep you."
Lyri will give him a smile and a nice nod.
He'll like look at the rest of the cell. He sees both the lady and Buhd. Who would be closer? I guess would Buhd be like pushing ahead as well, or?
Buhd would turn around and gesture to his back.
Everyone would see like this look of like shock go on his face, and he'll like mutter under his breath by the light, and he will begin treatment on you as well. And above board, he will heal your wound, Buhd, so no more decaying wounds, but it will take a little bit of time. Like you'll be stuck in the cell with this guy for like 20 minutes while he focuses all his energies on your wound.
Would it be soothing or stinging?
Very soothing, very soothing.
Oh, that feels good.
To anyone who's looking, you see that this guy is like face very, very focused and very he's clearly concentrating. It's not an easy task, and he's muttering in Draenei under his breath. Feel free to like interact or ask him something or whatever in the like 20 minutes it takes him to heal Buhd's wound.
I mean, you should just heal naturally like I did, Buhd. Come on.
If you were to look at Buhd's back before he started healing, you would see like bone poking through.
Yeah, Lyri still says that. Did you?
Yeah, I don't.
Do you
think
like
that
scrub
is-
thoroughly, Buhd?
What?
Do you like scrub thoroughly with like like soap?
What soap?
It all makes sense now.
Does it taste good?
I don't think lack of soap does that.
Is that something that could spread to us, Doctor?
He like looks at you, still clearly concentrating, and shakes his head no.
Alright, great.
And he tries to like give you a reassuring smile while he's still focusing on the healing spell.
See, I told you coming here wasn't that bad.
Does feel very nice right now. Not better than before.
We could probably like walk between the bars apart from me, Buhd. So yeah, you just get comfy.
Don't even think about it, says one of the guards.
I can do a mean contortionist act. Don't come on.
Yeah, and you'd end up with a spear through your heart. Something that guy can't heal.
Bladebeard will think about it and see if anything happens.
Think about what? Or are you using your
About
stance?
escaping. He said don't even think about it.
Oh, okay. I was thinking.
So Bladebeard will think about it to see if they can read his mind or something.
Clearly not. But you feel free to use any of your stunts if you'd like.
To do what?
I don't know. They're your stunts.
Oh, alright. I'm not gonna lie if they can hear me. Anyway, that's just That's it.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
You do have a stunt regarding thinking very hard, let's say, but I won't push it anymore. Okay. Anything else while this guy is healing Buhd?
Nope.
Okay. He will eventually finish, and he will like clearly... He clearly looks very tired, hence he says, "By the light, I have only seen those kinds of wounds in Lordaeron, dear friend. What happened to you?"
I think I got this after a giant ship explosion from a while ago.
Were you perchance fighting against Forsaken vessels?
Benjamin, were they forsaken the,
Undead. That's what that means, right? Undead.
Well, there was a big green explosion set off by those weird guys.
Oh, there was one of them was a Draenei. That's what I remember.
He looks like... Insulted isn't the like word, like you see a look of revulsion, of shock on his face. A Draenei associated with the Forsaken Blight?
I mean, she wore a mask, I think, but I think she had hooves and horns.
Could have been like a cow person or something.
By the way, Benjamin, if you remember in our previous season, Benjamin was speculating that these injuries are similar to the Forsaken Blight. Apparently this cleric also came to the same conclusion.
By the way, question: did the Draenei rogue have green eyes?
No.
Okay.
Well, didn't really get a clear picture, but no. Actually, you did when they were teleported into Buhd, and she did not.
Because now I'm wondering if my model had green eyes, because I think it did.
I think she had a mask.
She had a mask,
Well,
but
I think- I
not
don't know.
one that covered the eyes. Not one that covered the eyes.
Oh.
So it's a fair question.
Uh,
She's not supposed
then I
to.
don't remember what she looks like at all.
She's not supposed to. I don't know if you made it with... Or if you made it.
What was her name again?
Good question. Give me a second. Give me a second while I look her up. Dressana. With a D. D-R-E.
Oh, I gave her. Wait.
D-R-E-S-A-N-N-A.
Yeah, they're blue. Yeah.
Okay. Then they're as they're supposed to be. But yeah, this Draenei priest says, "Well, may the light save you and keep you, ogre friend."
Not good. Not good indeed.
You mentioned a Draenei? He asked Bladebeard.
a Draenei, a human, this one's cousin, and an unknown dude, a mage with a hood.
Yeah. How did they come again? Didn't you say they were with the Burning Legion or something?
Yeah, I think they were with the Burning Legion.
I thought you weren't going to talk about stuff from the gods.
Well, it's fine. Yeah.
I don't know.
Well-
These guys might be allies of the Burning Legion. Just look at them.
Maybe, I don't know.
The Draenei looks very intrigued, but also horrified.
We fought against demons and
We saved.
flavored orcs.
We saved Pretty Bay
undead.
from the demons. Yeah.
Give me another careful roll, whoever is paying attention to this guy's like facial expressions.
Sure.
Benjamin, I'll give you this one. He doesn't seem shocked or surprised when Lyri mentioned that, oh yeah, we saved Buhd Bay.
Well, that's interesting. I'm not sure what to do with that.
Sure. He like shakes his head and says, well, I should heal your other companion as well. And
Well, she's not our companion, but yeah, go ahead.
she's a child of the light nevertheless.
Hopefully I don't have to stab her again, huh?
I would ask you not to, please.
I don't want to undo your handiwork, don't worry about it.
He looks at you with an expression of like he's not sure how to react to that, and he like turns back and begins healing this lady again. Well, not again.
Gods, can you please get me out of here, gods? Louise is like shaking on the bars.
I just turn to Lyri and say, honestly, I'm more worried if she doesn't stab us.
Didn't, you know. And Lyri kind of winks at Benjamin slyly.
You know?
We stabbed her. Ain't no way she's gonna stab us again. Come on.
We were defending ourselves, you know?
Yeah, but do you think she'd really try that again?
I mean, she seems okay.
It's four of us, only one of her.
But I mean, Bladebeard took all our knives, so should be fine.
Well, if she tries anything, we just have Buhd shoot her with a big cannon.
Yeah, no.
Hey gods, we intervene if we like start killing someone in here?
They say, well, obviously.
Okay. I thought there wasn't rooms in prisons. I thought they were just like mosh pits and like horrible, nasty places.
The Draenei healer says, you're not technically prisoners, you are suspects for now.
Can we go?
Yeah, can we go? This isn't a nice way to treat suspects.
It's not for me to say. I apologize.
Okay.
You will see that Cleopatra begins waking up from this guy's healing.
Oh, great. Gods, can you please let us go soon? I don't want to have to deal with this woman.
Where am I? What? Is she like recoils in shock from the Draenei and says, be still? My name is Arik. I am a healer. She like relaxes a little bit and then she sees that who she is in a jail cell with, and she says, what the hell's going on?
Great.
Hello.
Captain Eviscerator, what is going on? Tell me now.
You got knocked out, and then we followed the gnome, and then the gnome teleported us to this place.
She like sinks back and says, so you were set up you were set up is what you're saying?
No, we were set up before. This time we got set up again, but we kind of like went along this time, I guess.
Guards, I'm not with these people. Let me out.
Gods, she's
I
the most
tried
evil
that.
soul. She's a criminal. She's a no good. She shot me in the shoulder. She killed someone. No good.
And kind of committed slavery, I guess.
I'm innocent here. These people attacked me and stole Lady Whitley's property. Guards!
Hey, this is Buhd.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't do anything. Wait, am I
We
here?
really have to listen to this. Gods, can you please like move out to a different cell?
You will
Like,
see,
I've just been in one prison to the next.
you will see that the guards don't respond either to you or to Cleopatra.
Well, I guess they treat us equally at least.
Hmm.
fuck's sake. When Lady Whitley hears of this, she'll make sure that you all hang.
Oh, shut up. I'll fucking kill you again.
Go ahead.
Let's be nice. We're in the same cell, okay?
Go ahead, try to kill me. If I don't manage to kill you, you get drawn and quartered. I'll make sure of that. Lady Whitley
No, you
will
won't.
make
You'll
sure
be
of
dead.
that. Lady Whitley will make sure of that.
Backtracking. You sure he hasn't forgot about you already? Come on.
You ever saw someone get drawn and quartered? Do you even know what that means?
Of course I know what it means. It's a daily Stormwind tradition.
Does it mean you get a picture and then you get a quarter?
No, you get skinned alive.
Oh, I thought Drawn and Quartered was one where they tear in half with forces. Huh. You learn something new every day.
Yeah, well, it's a very painful way of dying that, involves you being disemboweled, beheaded, and then chopped into several pieces.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all lovely.
Well, everything after beheaded, it's, not a big deal.
I mean, disemboweling isn't particularly nice either.
Hey, speaking of which, Stormwind Guards, do you guys, have any gunpowder?
They, look at you, suspiciously, but don't say anything.
It'd be really funny to make, a big gunpowder plot, don't you think? And, blow this whole place up. Really funny, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Buhd and I have a gunpowder.
I think you've exploded something before and it didn't go very well, so...
Oh yeah, I died.
Yeah, I killed him, the dwarf, one time. But it was in Stranglethorn, so there's no wars there, so it was fine.
It is fine, so,
The Draenei
Yeah,
priest,
he's
wasn't
fine.
fine.
the Draenei priest says, I would advise you to behave, please. You will not win any favors by being violent.
We're not being violent, we're just being silly, come on.
Well, these gentlemen will take whatever you say very literally. It's their duty.
Okay, I turn to the guards. I'm sorry for party rocking, it's fine. Just please leave us alone, let us out. They stop pulling my hair again.
Healer, are you done? A minute, please. This woman is gravely injured.
Oh my god. Gods, please.
Shut up, Lyri. If you say another word, I'm gonna punch you.
If you say that word, I'm gonna punch you.
You should both shut up or I'll punch you both.
Why don't I have Benjamin punch me?
Okay, I'll just punch Bladebeard.
Larry has a big smug grin on her face and looks at Bladebeard.
You punch
You can
Bladebeard?
try.
Do you try to punch Bladebeard?
No, he didn't speak, so no.
He says, you can try. You tried to punch me in Westfall. I was quicker.
Right, we should behave, right, yeah.
Yeah, we should. Shut up, Lyri.
I'm offended. I could escape the cell right now if I wanted to. I could do it with my arms tied behind my back and my feet tied behind my back also.
Wait, did you read those letters too?
Huh? What letters?
Never mind.
Wait, is the letters about being tied up? Where?
I don't know. I think I confused it with something else. Don't worry about it.
I kind of look at the Cleopatra and ask her if she knows what Benjamin's talking about.
Did something happen?
I think I got disconnected, but I'm back.
Okay.
Am I back?
Yeah. Okay. My bad. She says, I don't know what you're talking about. What are you talking about?
Whatever Benjamin's talking about.
What
I
are
don't
you
know what
talking
they're
about?
talking about.
Fine. You don't know what you're talking about. For your own good.
Yeah. I guess we agree on that.
Unless you know what you're talking about. Do you know what
No,
you're
no,
talking
no,
about?
no, I don't. No. And I cough like a couple of times.
Oh my god, are you healed yet?
Give
Don't go
me...
get that.
Benjamin, feel free to give me a sneaky roll, which I will oppose once I find this lady's stats. Okay. So you know what you're talking about.
No.
Did you go for my things?
No, I've been awake this whole time. Thank you for anything.
For fuck's sake. What did you read? Come on, spill it out.
Well, I was trying to find some useful information, and I came across some not useful information.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Captain Eviscerator, could you please kill this person?
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm trying to wipe it from my mind. It's
You fucking
fine.
better. You fucking better.
And I can just clear my throat and look the other way.
Belay that, Captain Eviscerator.
Okay.
At this point, the Draenei would like stand up after he finished healing Cleopatra, and he says to her, "May the light keep you." And Cleopatra says, "Oh, fuck off already," and he like, stops him.
That's kind of rude.
And he like turns to the rest of you and like gives all of you a bow, and he like turns to leave to the guards. And
Thank you for your work, mister.
may the light bless you.
Bye.
Bye, Rick.
He will reply, "May the light bless you," to also to Buhd and Bladebeard. And yeah, the guards would slowly open the cell and let this guy out. And obviously, unless you guys do anything, close the cell back up.
Guards, can you please do whatever you want to do now? This is getting boring.
They ignore you once again.
Guards, I really need to go to the toilet. Please let me out.
You have a bucket in there for a reason, lady.
Oh, that's what that's for?
Please don't do it in view of us, says Cleopatra.
I mean, it's a cell. It's. What do you mean? There's nothing here.
Do it in the fucking corner.
Whatever.
Does anyone want to play a dice game?
I don't have. If there's no bets, sure, why not?
Do we have any dice?
Bladebeard does.
I have.
Okay. Gods, can you promise to have something for us by the time the dice game ends, please?
They don't reply.
Can I throw the dice at one of their heads? It'll be really funny, I promise.
No, you can't.
Okay.
Do you actually want to like simulate the dice game?
I'm game. Yeah, sure.
Okay. Like,
Anyone else?
like, do you want to actually play the dice game or just like simplify it?
Maybe simplifying, honestly.
Okay.
Sure.
And then
I don't think that's for a normal dice game.
Then both of you roll a plain d20 to see who wins. / roll space d20. Benjamin? DoomGoblin, well, not DoomGoblin, Bladebeard wins.
Oh, I'm getting better at it.
I guess I should have learned from Hearthstone.
Larry will pick up the bucket and like start throwing it against the bars of the jar cells in Buhd.
Please tell me the bucket is empty.
It is.
Oh, thank God.
If it wasn't, I'd like try and chuck it on the guards, you know.
Actually, the way I'm imagining this is like an angry monkey in a cell, like throwing shit around.
It's kind of how it is.
Like another hour or so would pass until an NPC would come bother you again. Do let me know if you'd like to skip to that time or not.
I'll approach Cleopatra. Oi!
She looks at you.
So, what's your name?
What's it to you?
I don't know. We have a bunch of time to kill.
Look, as far as I'm concerned, your name can be Mr. Fuckbeard or whatever. No, I don't
Close.
care. I
Close.
don't
Bladebeard.
I don't care to know your name, and I don't care if you know my name. I'll be out of this cell fairly soon, trust me.
Yeah, sure. Are you a pirate?
No.
Privateer?
No.
Sailor?
Fuck no.
Can I pick up the bucket I have?
Of course.
What is she facing, Bladebeard?
She is like leaning against the wall. She hasn't like gotten up. She is sitting on the ground, leaning on the wall, talking to Bladebeard.
Okay. Is she also facing me?
The general you, not you in particular.
Okay. I'll kind of put the bucket behind my back and try and just kind of like stroll up.
Give me a sneaky, I suppose.
That's a beautiful roll.
Okay, she does not see you. She does not see you.
Okay. I slowly try and put the bucket on her head like a Skyrim NPC.
She would realize at the last moment that there's a bucket almost about to be put over her head, and she like tries to remove it with her hands.
I'm gonna do it and stop laughing.
She throws the bucket at you.
Okay, I guess I get him a bucket then.
I mean, if you want, we can roll, but she's not like saying,
It's barely anything, so I'm gonna throw a bucket at me. It's fine.
fucking criminals, all of you.
Aren't you the slaver? The slavery?
What slavery? I don't keep slaves.
You kept slaves.
What, you mean she like motions at Buhd?
Yeah, I mean, the great people of Silvermoon would never ever keep a slave.
He's not a slave, he's an ogre. Ogres aren't good for anything except fighting and eating.
I mean, this one was pretty good at drawing like a flag, so you can't count them all out.
They're just a bunch of savages. You can't call it slavery. They're things. They're blind beasts.
If he's a blind beast, then how come he had a very, very intimate moment with Bladebeard over here, huh?
Wait, what?
I didn't immediately that Bladebeard. They talked under the moonlight about their dreams.
And he also had a very intimate moment with the ship.
No.
Well, he did kiss the ship. It was very touching.
Look, you don't judge what I do, I don't judge what you do. But this thing, she like motions at Buhd again, it's an ogre. He's not a person. It's like a lion or a tiger or a wolf. He's not a person.
Can I like blow bubbles at her?
Can you what? Sorry?
Blow bubbles at her.
She will kick you.
Okay. I guess I get kicked as well. I'm tired of you. I just kind of walk over to the other side of the cell.
What's
How do you feel about this, Buhd?
Yeah, that was my same question as a DM.
Buhd is upset. Like, at least hearing those words coming from her.
Captain Eviscerator, when we get out of here, I promise to treat you to the finest fried chicken, I guess.
I am free though.
No, you're clearly not. Just the same as I'm not free.
No, I don't belong to you. I only was working to help get my people out.
Oh yeah, you don't belong to me, you belong to Lady Whitley.
Well, I don't belong to anyone.
She like looks at you like she's like talking to a small child or whatever. Like with like a very, what's the word? Condescending.
Demeaning?
Like, yeah, demeaning, condescending expression. She says, Captain Eviscerator, you're an ogre. You're a ferocious beast, a killer. Nothing more.
I'm a first mate. I'm a friend.
I thought you were captain.
That too.
Well, you can call yourself whatever you want. Fucking hell that the tournament got fucking... You are great in there, by the way, from what I heard. Sure, Lady Whitley will be impressed, but the way things are going...
Lyri sneezes in her face. Well, like in a general direction, because she's on the other side of the cell.
She ignores that. If it's like general direction, she ignores that.
You're so boring.
And you're moronic.
Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever makes you sleep better at night, I guess.
What's Buhd's thinking or right now?
Well, I don't think Buhd has ever had to deal with someone like this before. Obviously he's very uncomfortable and frustrated.
Yeah, she sees you like a toaster, pretty much. She like says, no, she won't say anything. She will like sort of like lean against the wall more to like relax. She says, Captain Eviscerator, you trust me, you and I will be out of here and probably by tonight at the latest, once Lady Whitley realizes where we are, and I'll be sure to put a good word for you. Not that you really need it, I think. Okay. Does anyone do anything else before the like next NPC would show up?
No.
Not particularly.
Okay. After like another hour or so, this lady wouldn't like try to talk with you guys anymore. You will see two guards walk in, and it's at this point that I would like to do a little experiment, so to say. I don't know if that's the right word. So I talked with everyone else before this. That basically someone is going to interrogate each and every one of you one by one, and This is an idea that, full credit where credit is due, was done on the Arcane Academy Dungeons and Dragons series that you can find on YouTube. So I'm more or less taking that idea, but full credit where credit is due. Basically, so that your stories don't like line up too conveniently and you don't know what the other person is saying during interrogation. I, aka the interrogator NPC, we're going to have basically a one-on-one chat with each and every one of you. Now, I would kindly ask that while that happens, someone would also record what's going on in the cell if you guys are willing to do like more RP, etc. Or like discuss the possible interrogation, etc., etc. How is that for everyone?
Sounds fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's going to happen, unless like someone intervenes, you will be... The guard will call for Captain Bladebeard to walk out, that you need to speak with somebody. Do you oppose this in any way?
Nope.
Okay.
I'll go.
Okay. Then, DoomGoblin, you and I are going to move to the other chat room. Meanwhile, if you guys are going to interact among yourselves and like RP and such, is anyone willing to record this exchange?
I should be able to record it.
Okay. I'll leave it to Skoll then, because I don't know how to use OBS.
Okay. Very well. Then, Skoll, feel free to start recording, and I will move into the other chat room with DoomGoblin, okay?
Alright.
See ya, guys.
See ya.
Alrighty.
Don't get stabbed.
BRB, so to say. Hello dear viewers, this is Teeironor in the future while editing the video. What I'm gonna do is going to structure the rest of the video and interrogation, then discussion between the other player characters. Interrogation, discussion between the other player characters, and so on. There will also be timestamps on screen if you'd like to skip to any particular section. Okay, can you... Hello. Hello, DoomGoblin. You can hear me fine, right?
Yeah.
Just to sort of avoid spoilers, I won't be like putting NPCs on screen and such, okay?
Alright.
Okay. You'll be taken through several corridors that look very like fancy to you. As in, you're clearly not in an ordinary prison. The masonry of the stone is like very fine quality. Do let me know if you're trying to do anything while you're being taken away.
No, I don't think so.
And eventually you'll be taken to a room where you'll be seated. It looks like another jail cell, although a pretty looking one, so to say. And the other on the other seat is the guy that Lyri and Benjamin fought against in not the previous episode, but the one before that. The guy who ambushed them at the weapons shop, the SI7 agent Clovis Smith. Do you remember him?
Yeah, the bald guy.
Yeah. He'll look at you and like take stock of you, look you up and down, says, "So, Mr. Moby, or Captain Bladebeard, pleasure to make your acquaintance."
And you are?
Agent Clovis Smith of the SI7. He like smiles at you.
Nice to meet ya. When can I go?
Well, that remains to be seen. You are a prime suspect. Now, tell me, you're a recent arrival in Stormwind, am I mistaken?
Yeah, I was teleported here by Khadgar. Archmage Khadgar. You might have heard of him. If you went to the Stormwind Gate, you might have seen his statue.
Right. Of course, Archmage Khadgar.
Yeah, and he vouched for us. Everything that happened in Stormwind is his fault because he teleported us. He teleported us here, and you should talk to him. I wanna talk to him. All right?
Well, what happened after Archmage Khadgar brought you to Stormwind?
Bunch of stuff. Eventually, I woke up with two ladies, a gnome and a dwarf.
You're
Apparently,
doing yourself no favors by leaving out details, Captain Bladebeard.
like I told you, Khadgar knows everything. He'll explain everything.
No, I believe you will explain everything. I can play the nice SI7 agent, or I can play the mean SI7 agent.
Which one is more fun?
That remains to be seen, and he like winks at you.
Alright. Like I told you, it's all kind of blurry. A bunch of things happened.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Very well. If you're not willing to talk, I can arrest you for refusing to cooperate with the authorities, for resisting arrest. All sorts of charges, you know.
When did I resist arrest?
Oh,
Exactly.
Well, right now, for example. So,
I was fooled into getting here. I did not resist.
of course you were.
Didn't the gnome tell you? I mean, she didn't tell you. Did she write you how we got here?
Stick to the conversation at hand, Captain Bladebeard. So what happened after you arrived in Stormwind?
What are my charges? I did not resist arrest.
Conspiracy against the Crown of Stormwind for one? Does that sound familiar to you, Captain Bladebeard?
Nope.
He says, tell you what, Moby. How about we bring someone who might answer these questions on your behalf?
Please don't tell me it's Buhd. Buhd doesn't know anything. He's just gonna say some dumb stuff.
Oh no, dear friend.
Oh no, isn't. Actually, if it's Benjamin, I would rather it be Buhd. Benjamin he's even dumber actually. So don't listen to Benjamin, listen to Buhd.
Bladebeard, I'm going to roll a sneaky that I would like you to oppose with your careful, okay?
Sure.
Okay. He like makes a motion with his hand, and he says, well, we'll see how cooperative you'll be soon enough. And in walks a guard holding your mother. She looks visibly beaten up, like with a black eye and a bloody nose.
What is she doing here?
Well, if we can't get the answers out of you, I suppose we can ask dear Martha here for answers. She's like sobbing.
I failed the careful roll, so I guess do I need to pretend I don't know this is fake?
I mean, you can have your Bladebeard can have his suspicions, but it seems very real.
This sounds kind of a trick. I know you SA7s wouldn't beat an innocent woman.
Please, you dumb son of a bitch, tell him whatever the fuck he wants to know, please.
I look at him.
I can't take this anymore, Moby. I can't take this anymore.
I look at him with like a smirk. Come on. I'm not an amateur.
Moby, please. You don't know what they'll do to me. You don't know what they'll do to you.
I know what they're gonna do. They're gonna let me walk because I'm innocent. And I don't know who you are,
No,
but
Captain
you're not my mom.
No, Captain Bladebeard. You are not going to walk. You will face trial for resisting arrest and for conspiracy against the crown of Stormwind. You'll be convicted with a maximum sentence, meaning death. Unless you cooperate.
But if I prove that I'm not guilty of those two, I'll walk.
You're being uncooperative, Captain Bladebeard. That's grounds enough for us to bring maximum charges against you.
No, he ain't. I wanna see Khadgar. Those are my, what's the word? Demands. I wanna see Khadgar right now.
There is no Khadgar here, Captain Bladebeard, just as there was never a Khadgar involved in your story.
There was Khadgar, and also... I can't use my stunt for lying if I'm telling the truth. This complicated. I need to figure out a lie that would work for me. Oh fuck. If I said that Khadgar brought us here, that's not a lie. But if I say that maybe he said something that he didn't say, shit. Or
Does
I need
the
to think
name
of something now.
Does the name Merovi Illyrian ring any bells for you, Captain Bladebeard? Above board,
Does it?
it's
Above board?
Above board, it's the nobleman that like Lyri tripped up and like mauled. Let's say
Wasn't he Elsvis?
that's his sister.
Oh. And his surname is
Illyrian, the same,
Valerian.
the
Oh.
same as Varian's wife.
Oh yeah. All right.
Apparently, it does not ring a bell. I'm
Nope.
joking. I'm joking.
It doesn't ring a bell to DoomGoblin. Nope. I don't think so.
Well, let me tell you, Captain Bladebeard, Moby, and your mother begins like weeping at this point. It says, from what we know, you and your party were involved in the assassination of Merovi Illyrian, a stalwart opponent of the Warlock conspiracy in Stormwind. Do you deny this?
Aye.
Then I suppose we shall let the evidence speak for itself. Now, do you have anything to say, anything at all that might ease your sentence, or shall it be the gallows for you?
I'm not saying a word before you get Khadgar here. He teleported
There
us here.
is no Khadgar here. Khadgar is off in the Aaran doing Kirin Tor business or whatever he's doing.
He promised me a date.
Captain Bladebeard, you're a notorious liar and a cheat. Don't think that invoking Khadgar's name of all people will save you here.
Well, if there's gonna be a trial, he's gonna probably be there, and then we'll see.
I suppose we shall.
Yeah.
Guards, take him back to his cell.
Can I get a separate cell? Those guys are annoying me.
They try to like pick you up roughly.
Sure, I'll let them.
Shall we return to the general chat?
Sure.
Okay.
How come he gets to go first?
I'm honestly not looking forward to getting my nails ripped off or something, so,
Wait, what? They're gonna torture us? They can't do that.
well, yeah, I'm not sure about that.
If anyone tries to touch me, I'll kill them.
That's reassuring. No,
Mhm.
it's not reassuring. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna ask Bud or torture Bud with. Hopefully nothing.
I mean, I think if they try to pull a nail out of you, they'll break their instruments or something.
Oh,
Benjamin, when we get out, can you like, when all the Stormwind's business is over, could you please get me like a trench coat like that, so I can hide from these people?
Like mine?
Yeah, like yours, like something, because I'm sick of these people.
Well, you could always cover yourself with like
A trash bag.
well, you said it yourself. Those are my words.
I knew what you were gonna say, Benjamin. You're not dead witty. Ugh. Lyri kind of takes a big whiff of like her clothes. Ugh, smells like vomit.
Yeah, I think we all smell nasty, let's say.
Can I please like have a bath or something? Guts.
Yeah, I still can't forgive Bladebeard for having that bath back in that golden skull.
oh yeah. I remember that.
We were gonna have such a great meeting with Khadgar and whoever Khadgar wanted us to meet.
Yeah, King Varian, that would be
King Varian.
that's for sure.
Why did this all happen? Oh.
Well, for one, then I get really close. We should have beaten up that noble.
I did not do any such thing.
Yeah, sure, of course. Of course.
He
Yeah,
should
well-
he shouldn't have tried to put us in a dangerous criminal organization. He was meant to give us luxurious accommodation, and he ended up messing with the wrong people, with these evil warlocks.
You know what? At this point, I just don't care. I just want to have a good night's sleep for once in my life. And I can be there, just enjoying.
I mean, we could take a nap right now if you really want to do that.
Yeah, but the piss stains of the previous owners of this cell don't really, how do I say it, make it very comfortable, let's say.
Sounds like a you problem, honestly.
Yeah, it's a me problem, but it's also a us problem, because we're stuck here.
Well, I mean, it's not that bad, right? I mean, we got the door, we got a roof above our head.
Maybe it isn't right now, but maybe next week we'll be hanging from the gates of Stormwind.
Khadgar would stop it, alright. Khadgar wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, maybe he'll show up after we're already hung, like most times where he says he's gonna help us.
Okay, what about Meridia? Didn't she like want to go to like a fancy jail? Why don't we?
No, she's gonna get court-martialed by Aaran, so she can't help us either.
Yeah, but didn't she want to get sent to like a fancy jail in Darien?
Yeah, how does that help us?
We're stuck in this nasty place. At least a Darien place would have like nice heating or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I just...
They'll have a fire mage like warming the whole place up, keeping it nice and toasty.
Yeah, as long as Bladebeard doesn't bite her neck off or something.
What if Bladebeard escaped? Would that mean we'd be like instantly killed for like being a part of his crew?
I don't know. Do you know any Bladebeard? I just know a Moby.
Oh yeah, I only know Moby. You're right. Bud, say something really funny. Let's do something. Come on, let's do something, Bud. Come on.
What are we doing?
What can we do? We have a bucket.
We'll have a
Bladebeard took
bucket.
his dice, so let's see. Alright, so Bladebeard, right? I mean Moby took his dice, of course. But can you like do cool stuff with your cannon? Like, can you like, I don't know, like spin it around? Oh no!
Oh wow.
Oh no! What's happening in there?
Nothing good.
Apparently.
I'm sure Bladebeard is doing great.
I'm sure he tried stealing or lying about something.
Yeah, probably. You know, I was thinking, I've been really trying to like use mana tap again because it's ruined my life in every single way, and I feel bad about it. But I could really go for some magic right now, and this cell has beautiful wards that are just asking for it. But that'd get you all in trouble, so I don't want to do that. But it's just really like, you know, I'm really contemplating it this time, you know.
Well, if eating magic is bad for us, then probably not good.
So the plan is, Bud, this is the plan, right? Escape Stormwind, go to Aaran, go back to Stormwind. That's the plan, right?
My plan.
To go to the fancy Aaran prison.
That's, I mean, anyway they'll kill me, I don't really care. I just don't want to be looking like this anymore. I can't go home.
I just don't think Aaran and Blood Elves are the best of friends right now.
I mean, I'm weird though. They love a little leopard, right?
I don't know.
I'd do anything for my beautiful green eyes back. I don't even care if my hair's not gonna change or my skin's forever pasty. I just want my eyes back, you know?
I mean, I think it just, you know, suck a demon or whatever and you'll be fine.
Suck a demon? Where are you gonna find a demon? We killed them all.
Maybe paint your eyes green?
Ooh, we were set up by the warlocks, so we could just like suck one of their demons.
Do they have demons?
I mean, they're warlocks, they probably have demons,
Oh
right?
no, that sounds illegal, I guess.
Demons
Yeah,
even.
but I thought warlocks were already illegal in Stormwind.
Not really. I don't think they were.
Doesn't Stormwind like love like the light and you know, all things holy?
I mean, I guess. But,
They love their wine and the bread
Yeah, and I guess warlocks love wine.
and the big candles.
I think warlocks like their candles as well. I don't know, this may be a little...
And the warlock who died also drank wine, so maybe he wasn't a warlock at all. Maybe he was a man of faith.
I mean, can being a warlock be considered a faith? I don't know.
I mean, it depends if he believes in it or not, right?
I mean, demons are unquestionably real, so is that really a belief?
I guess.
Well, I guess if the light is real, it's not a belief either.
How come we haven't seen any light demons or like light creatures, huh?
I mean, I think I've seen one of those weird lights, wherever they are, blobs, strolling around the cathedral district once.
Oh, I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what you're talking about at that point.
Oh, just, you know, it just looks like a white blob.
I think this happens when you're looking in light for too long. I get them sometimes. I'm looking like bright fires or whatever. I get like globs all over my eyes. It's crazy.
I mean, I was a kid, so maybe, probably not.
Huh. Let's talk business, bud. Let's talk business. Let's talk high stakes gambling. Come on.
High stakes gambling?
I don't know. I'm just trying to fill up the town, bud. I'm just bored.
Hmm.
We should like take someone we don't like and like make fun of him.
Who don't we like? I guess Roswell was pretty decent.
Yeah. Wait, who's Roswell?
No, the nobleman.
No, I don't know that nobleman.
No, I guess I don't either.
Wasn't? Huh? Roswell. You've talked about him before, but like, who is he?
Well, a nobleman from Westfall.
Oh, from Westfield, the one you killed when I first met up with you guys.
Oh, that guy. I remember that guy. He had a dragon.
A what?
A dragon.
Where was the dragon?
The dragon was the dwarf man.
Oh, the dwarf.
Yeah.
Oh. I guess that explains why I was kind of weird looking, you know.
Yeah. A dwarf was mean.
I think we've killed a lot of people, bud. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, we've kind of went on a rampage for a few weeks. But hey,
I mean, thank God there's no wars in Stranglethorn or Westfall, because if there was, we'd be kind of screwed.
I'm pretty sure there are some laws in Westfall.
Well, I mean, from my time there, it didn't seem like that.
Well,
Hey, we're back.
What do you mean I know, huh?
Okay. At this point, you will see the guards that took Bladebeard. They will be bringing Bladebeard back and throwing him back in the cell. And
Bladebeard, you left it to our dice. Come on.
Benjamin, Aaran, come here.
Wait, I yell before they take him. They're using illusions. Don't trust them.
Illusions?
Yeah.
What are they hiding?
Thompshire, shall we move to the other chat room?
Yeah, I guess so.
By the way,
before, does Bladebeard have all his nails?
His what?
His nails.
Yeah.
Okay. That's reassuring.
Bladebeard, are those nails illusions?
What are you?
Nope.
What are they hiding? Shall we go, Thompshire?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, does Skoll have to like make a new OBS recording, or can you just continue the one?
Just continue.
Yeah,
Just continue. Just continue.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Oh, and DoomGoblin, feel free to tell everyone else as much or as little as you'd like. Okay?
Yeah, sure.
See ya.
BRB.
Bye bye.
Are you here, Thompshire?
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm scared.
I should ask you before. Have you ever been to? Actually, how should I word this without it being spoilery? Have you ever been to like the fancier places in Stormwind? I guess.
Meaning?
Like say, the whatchamacallit? Either houses of nobility or like the Stormwind Castle itself.
No, probably not.
Okay. Then you will see that you're being taken through several tunnels. Again, unless you like a pose or anything. The stonework and the masonry looks very, very fancy. And you'll be thrown into what looks like a jail cell, again, unless you oppose or anything, where there's a table and 3 seats, 2 on your side and 1 on the other side. And on the other side seat is the guy you and Lyri faced in not the previous episode but the one before that, the bald SI7 agent Clovis Smith. Does that ring a bell, Thompshire?
Yeah. The lumberjack.
Yeah. But he's dressed like an SI7 agent now. The guards take you in, and he says, "Feel free to leave us, guards. I don't think you'll be needed. Please, take a seat, Mr. Aaran."
Right. Pleasure to see you again.
I don't believe I told you my name before. Clovis Smith, SI7. He smiles at you.
I know that slowly.
So, Benjamin Aaran, veteran of the Northrend campaign, a proud soldier of Stormwind, and now he finds himself in the King's dungeons. How did that happen?
Well, we could stay there here, honestly, all week talking about that, but well, it's been a couple of weeks, and well,
Well, if a week is what we need, then I'm open to give you that week. So tell me what happened, Mr. Aaran.
Well, I think it's important to maybe go over some context first.
Of course.
Well, these past few weeks before we all came to Stormwind, well, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but we were actually on a mission to kick some demons out of Buhd Bay. Not sure if the SI7 heard of that event.
We have not.
Right.
But do continue.
So, well, at the beginning of everything, I was hired by this nobleman, Lord Roswell of Westfall, to retrieve this artifact from an auction in Buhd Bay.
The Lord Roswell, the one that's recently deceased?
Yes,
Or his
the
son?
very same.
I see.
And well, so I was gonna do until the day of the auction. A birdman, Narako, I believe, took it for himself and kind of started summoning a couple of demons in Buhd Bay. And, well, there was some sort of evacuation and so on, and that's how it all started, essentially.
Well, do tell us a little bit more about your involvement with Lord Roswell, please.
Well, there's honestly not much to say. It just
I disagree.
I got wind that he was looking for someone for a job, and I showed up to take it, essentially.
How would you describe this Lord Roswell? And was his son present at all during your meetings?
Well, was he? I think he mentally was.
I mentioned in the previous season that you would know that guy was his son, but we didn't establish if he was actually present during your negotiations. Just that you would know who he is and he would know of you.
Right. Well, no, he wasn't present at the time of our initial agreement.
I see. But he was involved, I'm assuming, in his father's business.
Yes, he was very involved in his father's business.
Could you go into a little bit more detail in that regard?
Well, we later came to find that he was involved in some very strange business. He he was collecting some strange technology from Northrend, and was in tune with some questionable people like an infinite dragon, I believe, and some sort of shadow priest.
He nods at everything you're saying.
Um, and, well, since we're in the questioning and all, I should probably come clean about this. And part of our quest to take care of the Booty Bay business was facing Lord Roswell, since he had a clear involvement in it, and we took him out. Well, Bladebeard did, but well, we fought him, and then Archmage Khadgar said he'd take care of the rest, so I'm not sure he took care of it at this point, but he did agree that perhaps we, took care of something that needed to take care of. And Lord Roswell's son is probably healing from his wounds at Northrend, Dalaran by now.
He showed up in court yesterday in a wheelchair, I'll have you know.
Yeah.
Well, if he is guilty of conspiring with his father, he will face the full justice of Stormwind, of course. Can you tell me a little bit more? Were there perhaps any demonic artifacts in Lord Roswell's possession?
Well, I didn't get a good look at his treasury, so I think Bladebeard would be the better person to answer that.
But
Oh, and he was also conspiring with the Defias Brotherhood
of course.
to take over the kingdom.
He nods and appears to be like writing something down. And he says, "So you saw no demonic artifacts?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
You saw no demonic artifacts. You didn't perhaps loot something from Lord Roswell's inventory?"
No, I didn't go to his treasury or Woody's body.
Well, when I say you, I don't necessarily mean you in particular. I mean, a veteran of Stormwind would never steal, obviously. I rather mean any of your companions.
Okay, above board. Did Bladebeard actually tell us that he got the demonic artifact from Lord Roswell?
I mean, you were there when when you guys commune with demons, so...
No. That's not my question. Do I know he got it from Roswell's treasury?
Oh, Bladebeard said that it belonged to his grandmother, and he used his stunt, so you believe him that he got it from his fortune-teller grandmother.
Okay. No, I don't believe any demonic artifact was taken at the time.
We do have reason to believe that at least one of you was in the presence of a demonic artifact. We have experienced mages that are able to detect that sort of thing, you see. Not that you presently have it, but that you had it at some point. Fell energies tend to linger in that way. Am I mistaken?
Well, there was this sort of demonic communicator that I saw used once, but I don't think that was taken from Lord Roswell.
Can you please explain that in more detail?
Well, I'm honestly not sure what to say about it. It just kind of looked like a weird machine that could somehow connect to demons.
I see. And you were there when you connected with demons.
I was present, yes.
And who were you saying had this artifact? Was it Captain Bladebeard?
Yes, it was.
I see.
I believe he used it to taunt the demons.
I see. You've been very cooperative, Mr. Aaran, and I do appreciate that. I do have a few further questions for you. Can you tell me, does the name Merovi Alarian ring any bells for you?
Does it?
It's the nobleman that Lyri tripped up and beat up in episode 1 of the season.
Okay. Yes, it does.
Can you tell me what's your association with this gentleman? This recent victim of an unfortunate assassination, I should say.
Well, when Archmage Khadgar dropped us off at the Mage Tower, he asked one of the mages there to find us lodgings for the night. And that mage then delegated that task to, I forgot his name already.
Merovi Alarian.
Yeah, to that Mr. Merovi Alarian. And he thought it would be funny to take us to the inn where the warlocks are usually gathered.
Are you suggesting that Merovi Alarian was conspiring with the warlocks?
Well, it's hard to say. We barely had any contact with them.
Continue, please.
And, we didn't find it very funny, and neither did the warlocks. But this nobleman kept trying to, push us to try to stay there for the night, and kept, belittling us, and,
so you
one
killed
of
him.
us got fed up a bit, and there was a bit of a scuffle, but I tell you this.
The wounds speak for themselves. The body is... He, shakes his head in, sorrow, let's say. His poor
You can
sister.
believe me or not, but we did not kill him, nor did we stab him. I saw the body. It was it's barbaric.
I believe the evidence suggests otherwise, Mr. Benjamin, Mr. Aaran. Such a shame that a veteran of Stormwind would wind up in this situation.
Well, at least I know I've said my truth. I think that's what at least matters to me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Aaran. You have been very helpful. And he motions for guards to take you back to your cell. So, Thompshire, shall we return to the general chat?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh God, no more Benjamin.
Oh, how was it in there? Was it bad?
Nope, they don't know nothing. And they used illusions.
What were they?
They brought my mother, but she was beaten up. Fucking
God.
amateurs.
Using
If they
illusions?
bring your, I don't know, your boyfriend or your sister, I don't know, don't trust them.
My boyfriend? I don't have a boyfriend.
I don't know, whatever. Who was that blood elf guy? That was
My
with that
brother?
Oh, brother. Yeah, whatever. If they bring him, it's not him. It's
Okay.
fake.
I mean, I don't think it'd be him anyway. He's in a completely different area. He's in Silvermoon, I think.
Yeah, by the way, do you know the reason why it's called Silver Moon and not like Gold Sun?
Hasn't Silvermoon existed since like a long time?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's probably like a remnant of whatever like naming convention they used to use or whatever. I
Oh.
think they Blood Elves cool stuff differently like than they did like thousands of years ago. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it's just an old settlement. I don't know.
Maybe.
I mean, I should know, but it just seems kind of mundane. Like, why would I ask what Silvermoon means?
Maybe it was silver when they built it, but then they got richer over time and they started building stuff with gold.
Maybe.
Maybe silver is gold, and gold is silver.
By the way, who's interrogating us? Isn't like what kind of person is it? Are they tall? Are they short?
Human, bald, with a mustache.
What? Him?
I don't remember the name. Something stupid.
That's bad. Me and Benjamin had a fight with him earlier. I locked him in a building full of people and set him on fire. I mean, I did nothing, guys.
What? Did you set my house on fire?
No, it belonged to some other dwarf.
You committed
ambushed.
arson.
They set us up, and then this guy ambushed me when I was trying to get a weapon.
Just deny it. Just say I didn't do it.
Yeah. I will say that.
This is what's going to happen. We are going to have a trial. Khadgar is going to be there. He's going to explain everything, and we are going to get the fuck away from Stormwind.
Benjamin brought up a good point. He was like, Khadgar always arrives late. By the time Khadgar arrives, we'll already be hanging. And you know what? Maybe that's right. We need to like send like an urgent message to Khadgar so he doesn't come up late.
I don't think they are gonna hang Buhd. He's an ogre. He's too heavy.
You have no neck. Yeah, you're right.
And I have a beard. How are they
no.
gonna put a noose around my neck?
They might shave you.
Oh no, they might shave me.
We should probably get a message in a bottle.
Mm-hmm. I can like smuggle the bottle out to Khadgar.
And if we have any of that paper left from before, we could use that to write a letter.
I think maybe there's some sort of a law that if I say that Khadgar should be on the trial, that they're gonna bring him in. I don't know the law, but that sounds like something that would be in the law.
Yeah. God, I feel scared for Benjamin. That bold guy really like tried to kill him.
Maybe
he didn't do nothing to me. You see, all my nails are here.
But he doesn't know you. He knows me and Benjamin.
They are SI7. They ain't gonna do shit. They pretended like they beaten up my mother. They didn't touch me at all. Yeah, right.
what do children have to do with this?
You know, if worse comes to worse, I'll take one for the team, alright?
You're gonna what?
If worse comes to worse, I'll take one for the team, alright?
As in what?
I'll-
You're gonna seduce him? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah,
One
sure.
for the team?
Are you
definitely
going?
what I mean,
Are you
yeah.
going to become bold like him?
Oh god, no.
But I guess Bud's also bold. Maybe we're
I'm
bold
also
brothers.
bold. I used to have a hair. I used to have a beautiful long
Single
red hair.
Well, you have facial hair.
Yeah, at least I have my beard.
They're gonna go for that next. They'll
That would
take
be a
it.
pretty nasty surprise, though.
They'll take all your
I
beard.
don't ever remember Bladebeard washing his beard. That thing's gonna be as solid as a rock.
Oh,
I wash my beard. I use like 7 different shampoos and oils. I take good care of my beard.
I've never seen you do that before. Is it just like a really private moment for you?
Of course.
I guess that's fair.
We should go to like a public bathhouse at one point. I think
That'd
that
be
would be fun.
Yeah,
I
that'll
don't
be.
know. I don't know if that exists in World of Warcraft, but I don't know. I guess it does. I don't know.
It would be fun. I mean, I could really go for a bath right now, but you know.
Same.
I don't.
And so could you, bud. So could you.
Yeah, but Bud could always go for a bath. You just can't fan them, which is the issue.
I don't think they like me in those anyways.
And I don't know. I feel like going for a dip in the canal might be a bad idea.
Goblins
Isn't it like
didn't.
connected to the sewer system?
Goblins no wanted Bud to do that when he went to their places, and their hot tubs.
Hmm.
If you pay enough, they're gonna let a pig bath. So
Oh no! All we need is gold. Don't have any.
Well, first we need
we'll
freedom.
get gold.
We need freedom above all other things.
Or maybe they
Hey,
have a.
is Cleo with us? Is she here?
Yeah. She just shut up in the corner. She's had enough. He's not having it anymore.
Hey, it's me, Cleo.
Wow.
La, 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 la.
Yeah.
What
are you
happened
guys
to
doing?
What happened to
Yeah,
Cleo?
you sound really funny. You sound weird.
I'm like a jailer, and I don't believe ogres. Ogres are people.
It's alright, Cleopatra. You're so like that.
All right, I'm gonna shut up now.
Alright.
That woman.
I can't stand that woman. Oh my god. Ugh.
Don't know why, but I really don't like the word jailer.
I really don't like the word woman. You know, let's talk about it, bud. Come on.
Word woman?
Uh-huh.
Why do we not like that word?
People call me way too many times. Bad enough.
We'll call you just woman?
Yeah, when I was in the jail in Westfield, that's what the guards would say to me. They'd say, "Get in there, woman. Speak, woman. I've had enough. I have a name, you know."
Yeah, they probably should have asked for that.
Exactly. This is why humans are no good at being jailers. They don't have any common decency.
Are blood elven jailers better?
I don't know. I've never been to jail in Silver Moon.
Oh.
My dad bailed me out. My family bailed me out.
I've
you,
been to jail.
You were in jail then, or?
No, they just like get me out of trouble before they would arrest me.
Oh, so you're like from a rich family then, huh?
No, they were just they were part of the military for a while. I mean, they've always been, but he got a big promotion after the Third War because, you know, so many people died.
Oh yeah, I can imagine a bunch of open positions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
He's part of this thing called the Sun Fury, but I don't know if anyone knows about that. Yeah. He was
well, at least it has sun in the name and not moon. So that's
that
good.
is true. That is true.
I was a privateer during the Second War. I was in the Alliance military, fighting for the Alliance.
I don't remember my past too much. I just remember a lot of fighting in elves, and a lot of other ogres, and
Yeah, maybe it's past you don't remember.
a lot of no horns. Not a
The
good
last time you
time.
remembered anything, you tried to kill me, so.
Oh,
Mm.
forgot about that.
And my brother, and my people, yeah.
I believe all three of you tried to kill me at one point.
Even
So-
Benjamin?
I think that was
Benjamin.
I
Yeah,
think that was when you were
when I
pres-
got revived by dark magics.
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah, we did try to kill you, huh?
Yeah, and you left me on an island with like a million undeads.
Well, I had to deal with that too. I led an army. They're probably not so good right now.
Well, I should really like do more stuff for you all because I feel like what I've done with you guys like caused trouble.
That does tend to happen a lot.
We need a break. We need an island resort just for ourselves.
Yeah,
It needs to be gold because I'm a blood elf and we love gold.
we should go to the Darkmoon Island.
It has one moon in it, not gold. It's the opposite of what I want.
Oh, I know that place is fun.
Yeah.
How about
Go
Golden
there
Sun Island?
to the carnival.
I love getting shot out of the cannon. It's like a giant cannon that I have, but I get to fall out of it.
No takers for Golden Sun Island. Come on.
I like dressing up and have people vote for me. I always dress slutty, no matter what the team is, and I always win.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
not allowed
Bud,
to
you
enter those
you
contests.
You should like show more skin, Bud. Is what I'm saying.
I should?
No, Bud.
Bud is showing a lot.
You need to show more. Boost up that intimidation factor. You know.
I guess.
I
no,
have.
no one wants to see a naked ogre run at them. Is all I'm saying.
Why you
I
want me
think
to be
Murjani
naked?
might.
What?
A fellow captain.
Oh yeah, that was a sad day.
Ogre. Wait. Bud got laid. Bud laid pipe. Well, what?
Wait, why was that a sad day?
She kicked me out.
That's how it goes.
It is?
Yeah,
I don't think
you
so.
you make love and then you never see each other again, or maybe you see each other, but like few months
What ab-
after.
What about all the married people?
What about what?
Bud meet many married goblins and humans, and they all are happy.
Well, that's
But have you ever heard anything called tax breaks?
No,
Yeah, think about that once or twice.
if they are married, then it's called cheating. If you sleep with a married woman, well, you are not cheating, but she's cheating with you on her husband or wife.
so what it called when they not cheating? I thought that was marriage.
Just making love.
Yeah, just making love the good old-fashioned way.
Oh, I'll have to remind myself of that.
How do you feel, Bud, if, you know, get this, an ogre woman walks in, most beautiful ogre woman you've ever seen, right? She's got two of the biggest, voluptuous heads you've ever seen, right? Two big perky heads, and they both are looking right at you.
They're very nice.
React, huh?
I never been with an ogre woman. That would be interesting.
I cut off the
as big as ogre man.
I cut off the strongest animal or creature, and I give it to her with flowers.
Was there any ogre women in your prison, Bud?
No,
Just men? Oh no.
we don't have a lot of ladies around normally.
I've heard bad things of what happens in prisons for
Hello.
men, Bud. So I pray that all went well.
Hello.
Hi.
I only shot at someone, and they kind of got injured.
Oh god. You shot a load at someone? It's horrible.
You all would see the guards bring Benjamin back and put him back in the cell. And they will say, "Sin Lyri, Embersorrow, come with us."
That's my cool. Alright. See you guys. Wait, Benjamin, do you have any advice you want to shout at me? Okay, bye. No, okay.
Thompshire, feel free to like say as much or as little as you'd like again, okay?
Sure.
Don't get married.
Zelris, shall we go to the other chat room?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
So I'm working with God, right?
With 2 guards, yeah.
Uh-huh. I've been told that I'm meeting some bald man with a big funny mustache.
They don't reply to you.
Uh-huh. I have history with this man. You know, is all I'm saying. You know, I'm a bit of a big deal, huh?
They don't reply to you.
He's boring. Ugh.
You'll be taken through a series of tunnels. You'll see that like the masonry looks pretty fancy, like it's high quality stuff. So you're not like in a crappy jail cell, jail period, let's say. And again, feel free to like interrupt me if you would be like trying to escape or like look at your surroundings or whatever. But you will eventually be taken to what looks like a jail room, where there will be whatchamacallit, 3 seats, 3 seats and a table, 2 seats on your side and 1 on the other, and on the other side is the gentleman that you fought in like the dwarf shop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and he like looks at you with a stern expression and says, "Mrs. Lyri Embersorrow, please take a seat."
Mm-hmm. I will do, my good sir.
The guards stay in the room as you take your seat, and he looks to be like shuffling through some papers and says, "So, Lyri Embersorrow, Horde infiltrator in Westfall, assassin of nobility, conspirator against the crown of Stormwind. Am I missing anything?"
Slayer of demons in Booty Bay.
Demons. That's actually a very interesting point. What's your relationship with these demonic forces? Well, that's a bit of a moot point. You are a blood oath after all.
Huh. I mean, I've never been one for that kind of stuff, but I'm sure you're aware of Blood Elf activities. Nothing more, nothing less.
Right. So, why don't you tell me your story, Miss Lyri?
Alright. Once upon a time, my dad and my mom, and...
Let me rephrase that question. How did you wind up in Stormwind?
I was invited here on behalf of Khadgar.
Uh-huh. Of course, Khadgar. And what happened after that?
We were taken to the Mages District, and we were told we'd be given a luxurious room in said district by a gentleman, a magical gentleman, the gentleman who ended up dying, I heard.
Merovia Larian, yes.
Mm-hmm. You're aware.
Of course.
Lyri folds her arms and crosses her legs and looks very, very serious.
So you
But unfortunately, he refused to give us accommodation in the correct facility and instead decided to cheap out at the Slaughtered Lamb, I think it's called. The inn in the Major District. Tavern, inn, same thing.
So you assaulted him for it?
No, he was yelling at the warlocks inside who did not take well for our intrusion. They were having some kind of meeting.
Of course. Alas. So why don't you tell me what happened afterwards?
What happened afterwards?
How you mutilated Merovia Elarian and left him for dead, for one?
I did no such thing. I am a forthcoming woman. I will tell you everything that I know.
Then please do so.
Mm-hmm.
What happened after you left the tavern with Merovi Elarian?
I am willing to admit that I did trip him up. He was being very, very, he was being very, very rude. I did trip him up, yes.
Yes, the fractured skull is evidence enough of that.
Oh, I did not fracture his skull.
Broken nose,
Perfectly fine,
fractured
but
skull.
we did start fighting outside a little bit and yelling.
Yes.
That made all the warlocks inside come out, and they all joined in.
The fell magic burns are quite evident. Yes, we are quite aware of the facts of the case.
Yes, I tripped him up, but the warlocks were the ones who did that to him.
Of course, and you have no connection whatsoever with these warlocks?
I mean, why would I? I'm not connected to Stormwind at all. I want to go back to Aaran. I have business there.
Dalaran. You do know that your kind are forbidden from Dalaran, you know.
And I also know that your kind smell like shit. So maybe just back up a little bit is what I'm saying.
Above board, yeah, in the lore, elves think humans are stinky, but yeah. He says, "Come now, Miss Embersorrow. Your name is quite familiar to us. An elite family of Quofalas, and Blood Oaths, as you mentioned, have their own activities with demons. Is it really so unbelievable that you would perhaps be connected with a warlock cult in Stormwind?"
I mean, why would I go to Stormwind at all? This makes no sense. Why do you cover my family name, huh?
Oh, what did you ask? Sorry?
Why do you care so much about my family name, huh?
Well, it is a name that carries weight, I should say. I think, as everyone already knows, at least everyone who's familiar with the politics of Quofalas.
He wasn't that prominent. Come on.
Did you know there's actually a branch of your family, distant branch, that made its way over here in Stormwind?
No, is there? I assume they're not connected to Silvermoon anymore, right?
Probably not. I don't believe your kind tends to look kindly upon half-elves.
Half-elves, huh? I mean, I have to admit, I've seen some humans that I think look kind of, good-looking. I mean, just because they're mongrel doesn't mean I don't like them.
Of course. So, Mrs. Embersorrow, you tell me, what happened after the incident with Merovi?
You mean Merovi and Aaran?
The same.
I believe me and my buddy, Moby or whatever, we were wandering the streets looking for help.
Looking for help, of course, and that's why you didn't inform Merovi's sister, Lady Elarian, of what happened to him, and that's why you brutally assaulted her, of course.
We didn't know who his sister was at the time. You're assuming I know anything about Stormwind.
She quite clearly told you. She quite clearly told you.
Told me what?
Who she was, whose sister she was, why she came to you for help.
Oh,
And you stabbed her for it. Tried to murder her.
No, she attacked me in a house. She set us up.
The guards quite clearly saw you with a blade in your hand thrust into her stomach. It's a wonder she's still alive.
It's a wonder she's still alive? Yeah, right.
Do tell me, Mrs. Embersorrow, do you happen to have a particular note on you?
I do not. I lost it. We tried to escape into the catacombs, and we lost it inside.
Search her. And you see the guards at the entrance come to you to search you.
Why do you want the note from me?
Any piece of evidence is important, Lady Embersorrow.
Well, this is kind of the meaning, right?
You, as far as I'm concerned, you are a member of the Horde, and we are at war with the Horde.
I'm not a member of anything.
You are a blood oath.
Do I look like one, huh?
He looks like taken aback at your question, but then he repeats his order to the guards, search her already.
I'm like a half-elf. I might as well be a half-elf, right? In fact, what if I am a half-elf? What if Lyri is like, in the Stormwind City right now, just sitting around, smoking a big pipe, huh?
The guards...
I'm kidding, of course, I'm kidding.
The guards will begin to, search you. Unless you, oppose or do anything like that.
I'll let them do it.
They do it in a demeaning manner, like they search everywhere, let's say.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
You're no better than the guards in Westfall. Shit. And I thought SI7 meant you were meant to be professional.
Westfall, you say? Why do you mention Westfall? What's your association with Westfall?
I was having a little vacation down there and got put in jail for stealing a piece of bread.
By one Lord Roswell, I'm assuming?
Whoever the noble of Westfall was, yes.
So tell me, after your party fought and killed Lord Roswell, what did you manage to loot anything from him? As filthy horde ravagers that you are.
I never saw Lord Roswell.
Of course not.
I escaped through the prison complex and came out the building through a secret cavern system underneath.
Tell me more about that.
As SI7, you probably already know that secret cavern underneath is fucking, his big estate, right?
Can you please tell me more about that?
What more can I tell you? There was a cavern underneath his estate, and we left through there.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have anything to add regarding that?
No, just I never laid a finger on any Lord Roswell.
I see.
I will admit, I've been very, very forthcoming so far. I admitted that, I tripped up Morovi or whatever, and I may have punched him a few times in the scuffle, but I did not injure him in any serious way. I'm forthcoming about what actually happened. I would not lay a single finger on any Lord Roswell.
I see. Well, do you know that Lord Roswell was being investigated for crimes against Stormwind?
I did not know, but if that makes it so, my escape is not evil or not wrong, then I'll take that.
No, it was not. It was not. Oh, honestly, if I were in your situation, I probably would have done the same. Association with demons, though. Quite a coincidence, given the matter at hand.
Association with demons?
Yes. Apparently, he owned what is usually, I'm sure as you Blood Elves know, a communication device that the Burning Legion uses with its top commanders.
Oh, yes. I remember that. That was taken by the people who raided Lord Roswell's estate and taken to an island called Golden Skoll, I think. It was off the coast of Stranglethorn, and it recently got sacked. It might still be there.
Of course. By one Captain Bladebeard, if I'm not mistaken. And
I believe it was taken by Captain Lyri, but it might have been Bladebeard as well.
Captain Kyrie.
Yes. A short gnome. Blue hair, I think.
I see. He appears to be like writing something down. And,
Had a whole like section inside the ship for magical artifacts, and I'm pretty sure the communication device or whatever was locked up there.
Very interesting. And how did you come to know this Captain Kyrie?
When I broke out of the jail, her and her pirates were also they had business.
Interesting.
Yes, I mean she's a captain. She'd be pirates or something. Her and her pirates were ransacking the entire estate, and I had nowhere to go, and they were armored pirates. I decided that it was my best interest to go with them.
Very interesting. And who did you see among these pirates? Any of your current companions?
No, they were also tagging along. I don't think they were members of our party, but more like people that were
So they were also tagging along. Interesting. Very well.
That's how we got to know each other. We were kind of taken from different lands.
Of course, a victim. Well, of course.
I mean, I've not known these people for long. I don't talk with them often. All I know is what I've been told.
Well, Mrs. Embersorrow, as far as I'm concerned, you are a Horde infiltrator and are possibly associated with a cult of warlocks. Do you have anything to say in your defense?
Yeah, you're wrong, but you're not gonna believe me, so,
You're correct. I'm not going to believe you. I've worked in this line of business for enough time to recognize a lie a mile away.
Lie a mile away? What was I lying about then, huh?
Your association with this Captain Kyrie, a certain note, the attempted assassination of both Merovi and Elswith Alarian.
Listen, I admit, I stabbed the bitch, but she tried to kill me first. Self-defense. Come on.
Very interesting. So you admit that you stabbed her. Very well.
Yeah, I admit I stabbed her. I mean, you know me very well. I stabbed you.
Yes, resisting arrest is definitely a bit of your specialty. And you also murdered 3 of Stormwind's fine soldiers in your escape attempt.
3 of Stormwind's finest soldiers?
In the same incident when you stabbed Lady Elswith.
Yeah, that makes sense. Does Merovi not count? I thought you thought I killed him. Is he not a fine young man of Stormwind?
Of course he counts, you murdering psychopath.
I see. What about you? Do you count if I killed you?
He looks at you like you've asked a stupid question. And he says, well, I'll be completely honest, Lady Embersorrow. My recommendation would be the death penalty for you. You're clearly a very dangerous individual.
Well, I hope you know that my poor compatriots are totally innocent, and it was just me. I admit, I killed Merovi. I tried to kill Elswith. I killed 3 guards. I attempted to kill that woman in the cell, Cleopatra, but unfortunately she got healed. I destroyed a private property. I destroyed a ship. I have probably killed at least like 30 to 40 people in the last like couple weeks. So yeah, maybe I'm a bit of a psychopath, huh?
So it would seem.
Make sure to write all of that down, by the way.
He has been while you were talking.
And make sure to write that it came straight from the horse's mouth.
Of course I will.
I'm glad.
Well, Lady Lyri, I believe this concludes our interview. I don't imagine we will be seeing each other again, to be completely honest.
To be completely honest, come on.
Take her back to her cell.
Wait, can I have a quick glance around before they try and take me back?
Sure. What are you looking for?
Like any potential sneaky escapes if I try and sneak out later. Any like hiding places for me to like crawl up in and wait it out?
Sure. But these guards are like taking you by the arms to like take you back to the cell. As for escape rooms, are you talking like the interrogation room or on the way back?
Both, I guess.
Well, the interrogation room is just like
Dead end, of course.
yeah, it's a dead end. It's a prison cell. As for like the rogue back, can you give me a careful roll, please?
Sure.
You got a 2. Okay, I'm reading that out loud because the viewers can't see that. Okay. Okay. With a 2, you will see that the corridor doesn't stop at this interrogation room. It goes further beyond into other rooms and appears to be leading to some stairs that are going up.
Okay.
But otherwise you can't like tell much from your position. As to like hiding places, yeah, you will see that there are like forks in the road and small alcoves that you would be able to hide in. But you at the moment you are being dragged back to your cell.
And you said the masonry is like really nice, right?
Mhm.
Like, and you said the masonry is like really nice, right?
Yep.
Is that like, if I could potentially climb up somewhere, like hide somewhere on the ceiling, like
On
on
the
a-
ceiling.
on a beam or something? I don't know.
Oh, I see what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah, yeah. Like, how intricate is this place?
Yeah, I think there would be like support beams that you can like get on top of, but they're not like there aren't like modern day vents up there or anything. It's literally just like a
Yeah,
support
absolutely.
beam and then like a what's the word for like that geometric shape, half cylinder, whatever, arches. There are arches.
Arches,
Yeah, above the support beams, so
Yeah.
you might be able to like
I'd have to like walk across them.
but you will be able to do that, and obviously it's out of sight, but it's not impossible for a guard to see you there, if that makes sense.
Okay. What will Lyri do? She knows that if she goes back to the cell and breaks the ward, the mages will find out and then lock the whole place down. This is her best chance to escape. She's gonna sneakily, since she's being dragged, right?
Mhm.
She's being dragged by the arms or the wrists or what?
Arms.
Arms. Okay.
You do have your clothing and your gear back, of course.
Yeah, I do.
Well, if you had any weapons, they would have taken that, I should say.
Yeah, she had a sword, but it was taken, which I thought was, obvious. Does she have her gun since it's a stunt? I know it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
I won't take your stunt item away from you. I will say that they probably didn't take it away from you because they thought it was like a broken gun for like narrative's sake.
Yeah? Okay. Let me have a... Huh. Would I try and do anything? I could try and set them on fire, but I would have to be very, very strong to do that because they're holding both my arms. Wait, no, they wouldn't. They're holding my arms. I can like just flex my wrist. I'll try and like cast a little fireball and like quickly like throw it in the general direction of like a guard, like I guess his face or whatever. Try and like make him loosen his grip. I don't know.
Okay, give me quick or sneaky, and I will oppose with the guard.
Okay. These guys are strong.
They like see a flame start to form up and say, "What are you doing?" And the other guard will like hit you to like make you stop that?
I will try and puke on the guard from being hit. I'll kind of force it out.
Give me a flashy, I guess.
Okay. Oh no.
either you don't manage or like it doesn't phase the guard, whichever you
Oh
prefer.
no.
Whichever
I
you
think
prefer.
I think doesn't phase the guards more like makes him look more badass.
Ugh.
You don't know. Great.
One of them will try to punch you to like knock you out. I rolled the wrong thing, ignore that.
I was like, yeah, it's a bit of a weird roll.
Above board for the viewers, Lyri rolled a
4 and a 0, the sneaky and flashy.
a 4 in sneaky opposed by a 5 from the guards, a 0 in flashy opposed by a 4 from the guards, and the guard just rolled a 3 to punch Lyri.
Okay. Can I try and like use one of the guards' weight to try and like position myself so like he kind of misses? Like I lean on his weight so the other guard misses the punch or something, I don't know.
Yeah, I'll take that as a careful or clever defense.
Oh no, so we're getting hit.
Yeah. Do you want to turn this into like actual combat with all the consequences that come with it, or
I don't know actually. You choose. You choose. You're the DM.
Honestly, my ideal scenario would be not to split up the party anymore.
That's fair. That's fair.
So like my ideal scenario, not saying that this is what will happen, just what I want to happen, which, yeah, you're free to oppose, is that you'll be taken back to the cell, and I mean, you would be allowed to like struggle and try to escape, but basically I'm just asking that you do it with everyone else there, so that we don't split the party.
It's fine.
So shall we rejoin the general chat?
Yeah, Lyri has a new idea trying to escape. She'll do it at the cell, yeah.
Okay. Then let's rejoin the general chat.
I learned a lot about.
So Benjamin, how did it go?
Yeah, well, as any interrogation goes, I guess.
Were they illusions? Was there illusions?
No.
No?
No.
Did
What
they bring
illusions
someone
were
there?
No.
Hmm.
What the hell did they do to you?
They brought my mother, but she was beaten up. Obviously, an illusion.
Yeah, I feel your mother could beat anyone up.
I learned what marriage is.
Wait! I wanna hear what you told them.
I told them the truth.
The truth?
Yes.
Or the truth?
Truth.
Well, sure. And what did they say?
Well, thank you for your cooperation.
And
that's kind of it. They
Huh.
seemed interested in Lord Roswell, though, so I'm curious what
wait,
involvement he has.
did you tell them about us and Lord Roswell?
I did,
our
yes.
Oh, and did you specifically say who finished him?
I did, yes, but I also mentioned that Kelgar sanctioned our little westfall trip.
Yeah, I told them the same. That all answers lie with Khadgar. And they should interrogate him.
Well, that may be going a bit too far, but
I didn't say that, but they should ask him about what's going on. I don't know nothing.
well, and aside from that, I guaranteed them that we didn't kill that noble because we didn't.
Who? Roswell?
No. The one
Because
in
I
the
did-
Mage District.
Oh yeah. By the way, Cleopatra is still with us. If you wanna ask her something.
No, I think I'm fine after seeing her letter.
Hey Benjamin, it's me. It's me, Cleo. I wanna talk with you.
I'm hearing a strange voice. I'm not sure what's up.
No, that wasn't her. She's asleep.
Yeah, I think that's for the best.
Well, I think in about, I don't know, few minutes, you're gonna hear some explosions. You know how it goes with Lyri.
Oh yeah, that's probably very worrisome. Yeah, I didn't mention her name. I just said one of us got a little dizzy with what happened. So hopefully she doesn't frame us and comes clean.
Speaking about clean, we were talking about how we all need a bath, and maybe we should like visit a bathhouse once we deal with all this crap.
I think it's if we deal with all this crap.
When? It's when.
Right.
One way or another, we are getting out of here.
Yeah. Well, if we stay here, I'm sure we're getting another type of shower.
Golden shower?
Baby shower?
Exactly, Bladebeard.
Is someone going to have a baby? Is it Lyri?
Really?
Well, that's what a
With
baby
who?
shower is, I think. Don't know. Did Lyri ever have a baby with anyone?
I mean, we barely know anything about her, so as far as we know,
She has a brother.
what
That's what I
implying by
learned.
saying that?
That's what I learned about her, and she, her family is in the military.
Right. But aside from that, we don't really know her personal history.
So it's a military baby. Those sound pretty dangerous to me.
Well, it's not like I talk about my past, like go out of my way to mention it, but it seems Lyri purposely avoids it at all costs.
She
It's
talked
just a
about
feeling I got.
She avoided having a baby.
No, but she avoids talking about her past.
talked a
Tell me,
little
talk
bit about
anything
it.
about her past. No, you
She's,
don't.
yeah, she's from Silvermoon. She has a
That's-
brother.
That's not knowing about her past. Like, why was she in Westfall?
She also said that she
That's a pretty important question, if you ask me.
you also say just now that she was freed from prison by parents when she got in trouble.
She told her that she didn't even get to the prison. They're like, they have connections.
Yeah.
Well, I guess novelty is like that everywhere.
She said that she's not noble, but I don't know. Her family got promoted because a bunch of blood elves died, and there were a bunch of open. What's the word?
Well,
Positions.
Same
Positions.
Same thing.
Yeah. So she might be a criminal in Silvermoon as well.
It's possible, but again, we don't really know.
What about you, Benjamin? Why are you a criminal? Why were you wanted in Booty Bay?
Well, because some goblin double-crossed me, and yeah, that's essentially it.
Yeah.
I was meant to do an escorting job for him, but then he felt like, not paying me, and then I fought back, killed some goblins, and I guess I'm a criminal now.
That's sad.
Well,
Well-
being a criminal is more fun than not being one.
I'll have to disagree with you there, but sure, go on.
We are free. We can do whatever we want.
That's mighty of you to say when you're in a cell.
Well, we are in a cell because of something we didn't do, right?
Well, I guess to a certain extent.
Remember that spell that, what's her name? Meridia put on us? To know where we are at any moment?
The tracking spell.
Yeah, does that still work?
I don't know, but since
Can she hear whatever we are saying?
Well, I hope she's having a very nice day.
Well,
Meridia, you're a bitch.
Oh,
hey, that's rude. Come on, she's probably having a hard time right now.
She tried to kill me at Booty Bay with that dagger.
We all try to kill each other at some point, okay?
Yeah, we were talking about that while you were interrogated. You all tried to kill me at one point.
Yeah, it's fine. We can get past that, you know.
Yeah, sure.
I
You guys are
forgive you
fine.
for accepting an evil knife's bargain to bring you back to life. It's fine.
I haven't
Yeah.
touched the evil knife yet. Makes you all
But
crazy.
you bring an interesting point to that locator spell. I completely forgotten about it.
Me
But,
too. I just...
But considering this cell is has a magical barrier around it, I doubt she can detect us. here.
Oh, right. We're gonna get a bottle and we're going to send it. We gotta find one first and then write it to Khadgar.
Right. I'm afraid to inform you, but Aaran is a flying city, so you know.
So we need a flying bottle. Those are more rare.
Right. Let me know if you find any.
I will keep looking for one. They are very hard to find. Flying books are very common though for some reason.
Yeah, I guess mages do like those.
Flying brooms are common. Flying chickens are common. Never seen a flying duck though.
I don't think I ever seen a duck.
I've only seen the rubber ones. They're very fun though.
I heard stories.
Rubber duck's not very tasty though, like other birds. Rubber ducks just taste like rubber.
Can you even feel taste? Like, you ate some disgusting shit, man.
What do you mean?
You ate rotting skin of an ogre
It was
with a
tasty.
tattoo on it.
It was very spicy.
I'll take your word for it.
Makes my stomach queasy just a little bit, but it's okay. Not as good as actual food though. We'll go for roast turkey. That's my favorite. With little bits of oranges.
These SA7 guys, they suck.
Yeah,
That's their job.
I don't know why children are doing these things.
She's a gnome. She's not a child.
But you said they were 7.
What? When did I say they were 7?
You say this 7. So they're young and they're kids. Why are kids doing this to us? What do? We don't we don't take their candy, we don't take their ice cream, we don't even take their cool toys. Not
I
fair.
once took an ice cream from a child.
Oh, that's why they're mad at us, Bladebeard. Come on.
But
The
I was
kids.
also a child. I was also a child back then.
So
So
it all-
it's alright.
So it all comes back down to you. You started this war with children.
But it was a human child, so now it's like an old man. Well, I'm still young because I'm a dwarf, and I don't age like you humans.
Well, the human could have had a baby, and that baby now holds a grudge against you for taking their ice cream.
Maybe that's my new rival.
I think that makes sense. That's why this is all happening.
What about you, bud? How old are you? How long do ogres live?
I don't know my age.
Are you an adult? I hope you are.
I'm pretty sure. I feel like an adult, and I'm bigger than most other ogres.
Benjamin, are you adult?
Is that a serious question?
I don't know. You're like what, like 40? Is that an adult for a human?
40? Come on, Bladebeard, I'm insulted now.
I don't know.
Oh, you must be 80.
Maybe. No, they die when they are 80.
They do?
They get gray and die.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is.
No, Bladebeard, I'm not.
Lord Roswell was probably 80, right?
I don't know.
That or he just look ugly.
I'd give him like 60 maybe. 60 something.
Oh, so he's like me. He's
You're
same age
60?
as me.
I always figured you were more like 45 or something.
I'm 59.
Oh,
Yeah,
Re-
soon I'll be 60.
I think we can tell how old we ogres are by the rings in our belly buttons. Don't know how to look in there though.
Benjamin, can you try?
No, I'll take a bud's word for it.
Yeah, it much easier with an outie belly button than an innie.
Well, Lyri is in there for a while, and I don't hear any explosions.
Maybe it's a slow explosion. Like the ones that ruined Bud's back. Oh no, it's not ruined now.
That was a slow explosion.
Yeah,
By the way,
remember?
Bladebeard, they were asking about your demonic communicator thing.
Oh, really? Yeah, I gave that to Khedgar. I told you, he has all the answers.
Oh, right, you did. I forgot to mention that, so if they bother you, I'm sorry about that.
I gave him the fucking orb, which I shouldn't have, and I gave him the communication thing.
Okay, that's fair.
And what did he do? He teleported us to Stormwind and bailed.
I guess he's a busy man saving the world and all that.
Well, we need him now,
Huh?
and it's his
Wait
fault.
a trend. I mean, it's partially our fault, but, you know.
He should have known that an ogre in Stormwind is not a good idea.
I mean, it's a better idea than a Lyri in Stormwind.
Probably wasn't the best idea to bring me here. Been pretty bad since.
We should have stayed at Booty Bay. Why did we come here to see Varian? So he could pat us on the back?
Yeah, that sounds pretty nice.
No, we would have gotten an actual reward from the Baron if we stayed there.
Maybe could have gotten magic sword that splits in two. I hear
Look,
that sounds
why not
really
both
cool.
Bladebeard? Maybe we would have gotten a backpack from Varian and the reward from Baron.
Maybe, but I mean, you see what happened.
Well, it was a gamble, a terrible gamble, but a gamble.
We shouldn't have gone during the night. We should have stayed at Booty Bay and then went to Stormwind in the morning.
Yeah, I can agree with that at least. I wonder if they're gonna interrogate Buhd, or if they're like the lady over there and think of him just like an object.
I don't know.
I object
I
to
hope
that.
not.
I'm not an object. I'm Buhd.
So, before you tell the SA7 about this, I would like to also know what's this Lady Whitley's deal?
Oh, she seems shady.
I don't really know too much about her. She...
Have you met her? I mean, you were with her in the arena.
Well, I've seen her, but she seems to be really good friends with her. They're really friendly.
Yeah, I think it's way more than friends, but and I just coughed a couple of times.
Best friends.
Yeah, right.
But she very proud of ogres that she has.
I mean, proud of them is trophies.
But she wants to keep us there, and that's where I want to stop that. Two-headed ogre in back is most shady, and probably working with her more closely than other ogres.
Well, if hypothetically we free your friends, what then?
Well, we get them back home to Ferralos or elsewhere so they can be free, like me. Well, not right now. We're not really free. In cage.
Well, let's hope at least the SI7 falls in on that promised end of the issue. Well, everything considered, that gnome seemed like a genuine person.
Why did Gnome backstab us? I thought she was your friend.
I knew she was going to do this. I'm so stupid. Why did I listen to Khadgar? Why did I listen to her? I don't want to get teleported anywhere else. Ever in my life. Again.
Well, that might be the only way we gonna get a bunch of ogres to one place to the next. Cause...
Or with a ship. I mean, how do you think they were brought here?
I mean, I'm honestly scared of the thought of a ship filled with ogres.
Oh, we not that
Oh.
bad. We only smell a little bit sometimes.
Oh,
They could-
ogres have had some powerful ships back in the Second War.
Did they really build those? I don't think they did.
What do you don't think they did?
Who built those boats?
I don't know who built them, but they sailed them.
I don't remember back then, but I do remember. I don't know, but I do think that we do very good on the ocean because I'm good on the ocean.
guess you are.
Oh no, Lyri is rolling.
Ooh,
Sneaky.
that was close.
Oh my god.
Shame that we can't compel her from here.
We'll just like message it and we'll say we compel you to do whatever it is that you wouldn't normally do. Ooh, that's a 0. Ooh.
By the way, was your roll about noticing the illusion?
Oh yeah, I believe so. I failed,
Yeah, you did. Terribly.
and I decided that Bladebeard would assume that it was an illusion, because SI7 wouldn't beat a woman. It was a really terrible lie.
I actually need to be right back real quick. I've been holding in to go to the
But in
bathroom.
what context did they do that? Was it like to convince you to speak, or?
I guess it was a terrible ploy. They are dumb. Teeironor is dumb. I would never fall. I would never fall for that.
Oh, that's kind of rude.
He isn't here, so it's okay.
You shall be renamed to Rude Goblin instead of Goblin.
Oh, but Skoll talked about you all the time. He said some really terrible stuff while you were interrogated.
Oh yeah, when you were gone, Skoll said you were mega stinky. How about that, huh?
What did he say? I'm a what?
I'm joking. Or was I?
Can I roll careful
Sure.
and you sneaky?
Yeah.
So do you guys think that we are going to level up or like reach what's the word? Reach a major whatever. Major milestone? Was that the thing when we get more points?
I honestly think we'll level up to level 50 so we can go to the Shadowlands. Because we'll be hanged.
Hello. Zelris
Yo.
should be here soon.
Alright.
There's Zelris. Okay. So Lyri is being taken back to the cell. She looks... One of the guards is covered in puke, don't ask. And Lyri appears to be hurt a little bit. What happens now?
Well, we didn't hear any explosions, so
No.
I guess everything went well.
Zelris, do you want to do something now, or do you want to
Do
wait?
they let me go when they try and push me through the door?
Well, they are holding you, and then a guard, the guard that's already in the hallway will unlock the door, and you see that the plan is they'll unlock the door, throw you back in, and then lock the door back up. That's like their plan.
Okay. How many guards are holding me now? 2 or 1?
Two.
2, okay.
And there's 2 more in the hallway, and one of them is unlocking the door.
Okay. I'll just get ready. Can I, like, roll an advantage, I guess? Or
Yeah.
try to roll an advantage?
Yeah. Let me also switch back to the screen where everyone can also see the dice rolls. Feel free to roll me a careful, it will be difficulty 2, okay?
Oh no.
Okay. Technically I can also like make an advantage against you, but I won't do that because you're already kind of hurt. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, the guard unlocks the door, and the 2 that are holding you like start dragging you to throw you back into the cell. Do let me know if you do anything while that is happening.
Can I try and trip one of them up?
Give me a sneaky, please. I will roll against you, but the other guard will also assist, if that makes sense, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You do trip the guard up.
Is one of my hands free now?
I would say so, yeah.
Okay, I reach my gun,
Yes.
and I will use my stun and try and disorient these people by shooting the gun.
Yeah, and you not only do you manage that, but the jail cell is wide open.
Okay. I run. Bye, guys. Or at least I try to run. Is the guy still holding me?
I think he would let go because of the confusion.
Okay. Well, I try and run out of there.
Sure. What does everyone else do? And I think this is like the scene we will end this episode on after we get everyone else's reactions.
Bladebeard will facepalm.
The jail cell is wide open.
Yeah, I think Benjamin is just stupefied at what the hell just happened.
Okay, I guess Zelris is running... not Zelris, Lyri is running alone.
Yeah, it's suicide to try to run away from this place.
Sure. Zelris will know that, like, I specifically moved this back to, like, your jail cell because I didn't want to split the party again, but I guess that's what's happening.
It's fine. They'll just drag me back eventually.
She'll be back in 5 minutes. It's fine.
Oh no. You have no hope.
No, I don't.
Okay. Then, is it a good spot to end today's episode?
Sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
I just have to ask about the puke first.
Oh yeah, the puke.
You'll see in a week.
We could talk about it in the after show.
Yeah, and we are in the after show right now. So,
Oh yeah.
I think she meant like after.
Yeah, after the after show. Wait, the viewers have already seen it though, so I mean I assume they have. So what's the what's the point of keeping information away?
Sure.
I tried to cast a fireball to get the guards to leave me alone, and they hit me. So I puked on one of the guards trying to make them let me go, but it did nothing. And then they hit me again.
Yeah.
You happy now?
That was expected from Lyri.
Yeah. They may have confessed to every single crime I've ever done, so I'm at wit's end.
Also, I'm genuinely curious. What did you all like talk about in your little break room, let's say?
I haven't said anything bad about any of you.
Oh no.
Nope.
Well,
We talked about cool stuff.
well, I meant like while I was interrogating people, what was happening in the jail cell.
Yeah, I have.
We just talked, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah. We talked with Cleopatra.
Oh, what
And
did
stuff.
you?
Oh yeah, we did. That was funny.
What did you say? I'm curious.
I don't know, a bunch of dumb stuff. I don't remember.
Welcome back, Skoll. We're in the like post-show part of the.
You have to do the voice though. You have to show off your Cleopatra voice.
We'll end up seeing it later, don't worry. Don't spoil the surprise, the magic.
I do have all the magic.
Oh, by the way, Skoll, Lyri, broke out of jail. And the door's wide open, so...
Oh, wow.
I mean, she didn't break out yet, she just kind of shot a gun and ran.
But she's going to break out. Or trying to.
She's trying to. And
Yeah.
these three fools are just sitting in there, not doing anything. Can you believe it?
Yeah,
Wow.
I can't
No
believe
hope,
it.
no hope for me. Jesus.
That sounds like something we would do as the thing.
Mm-hmm.
We're very a complacent party sometimes. I mean, not for the first half of the season so far. I mean, Buhd has been, but like, you know, you guys have been on a crime spree.
To say the least, yeah. This was a fun little episode. You have definitely helped this guy a lot. What can I say with the little interrogations?
Awesome.
I'm very curious if he's going to interrogate Buhd and how that's going to work.
Like, think it'll get me first, I don't know.
I think they have other concerns at this point, honestly. If
Yeah.
Zelris is running away. Not Zelris, Lyri, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
I assume you don't need me to record anymore. I could probably stop that.
Correct, but I will need the recording so far, yeah.
Yeah. I should be able to give that to you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Regarding this episode, I had planned for you guys to wind up in the jail, so I mean, I concocted this whole little scenario up, but I thought, okay, out of all the possible things that could happen, this is the least likely that they'll just like blindly accept what Mirika's saying.
Yeah, it was stupid. Why did we do that? I should have protested more. God damn it.
I mean, even she seemed like, wait, you're really allowing me to do this?
Well, we are innocent, so we have nothing to hide.
Completely.
But Buhd trusts you guys too much. He probably would have been a little bit more fickle about it if it was anybody else.
This was a lot of fun though, and yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to edit this together. If I'm like going to put your guys' conversation like after the interrogations all together, or like mix them up, or I need to figure that out. Yeah.
I assume you might want to mix it up, but yeah.
Yeah. We'll see. The viewers will already know because they're in the future, but we're in the past, so yeah.
Isn't that wild?
Mm-hmm. The magic of editing. Okay. Yeah. Any other thoughts for our viewers before we go into our usual shoutouts?
Buhd now knows about marriage.
Okay,
You will find that out in the recording. I'm not.
Yep.
Looking forward to that. What can I say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Then let me roll the dice in the background to see who I'm going to ask to promote themselves first. So give me a second. Okay. So, dear viewers, once again, thank you for watching and listening to us. I'm going to ask the person on whose channel we shall post the next episode on, Skoll Shorties, to go ahead and talk about himself and etc. etc. Actually, it shouldn't. I mixed up the dice, but I already said Skoll, so Skoll, can you please go ahead and talk about yourself? I mixed it up, sorry.
All good. All right. Hi, I'm Skoll Shorties. I make videos on World of Warcraft that go from machinimas to lore to speculation to what if to all above and beyond, really. My next video I'm working on is the story of Koak, which is a short story of Strength and Steel back from all the way back during Mr. Pandaria. So that should be fun to cover again, or rather cover for the first time, because I've never done that. It's one of my favorite short stories, so that should be fun.
Nice. It's a good one. A good short
Yeah.
story. Looking forward to that. Thank you very much, Skoll.
Yep.
Next, according to the dice that I rolled, this time going by the order of the dice, Zelris, can you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing, etc.?
I'm Zelris and I make stuff about World of Warcraft, and I sometimes make art, and that's about it. I'm making a video right now, but it's taking a long ass time.
She does great stuff, and do check her out. Again, our links are on the screen and in the description below. So, and thank you very much. Next, according to the dice, again, sort of, Sir Thompshire, can you please go ahead? You are supposed to actually go first, but I mixed it up, and it's my bad. Can you please go ahead and talk about yourself?
Sure. I'm Thompshire, and as you may know me, I don't really do much of anything lately, but well, I guess in good weeks I make some renders, and in blood moon weeks I make some machinima. But yeah, that's kind of about it. And you can just find me on Twitter or YouTube, and yeah, that's it. Yeah.
When he does great stuff, so do definitely check him out. He did all the player character models, including Lyri's new look. So I know there's a whole big debate about whether blood elves have pupils or not, and whether they should. Now we know where Thompshire stands. Go judge him, I guess. Okay. Thank you very much, Thompshire. Next, Mr. DoomGoblin. Can you please go ahead and talk about yourself and what you're doing?
Yeah. Hello. It's me. I draw stuff. And yeah, that's it. That's me.
He draws good. Go check him out on all the links. Thank you very much, DoomGoblin. And I was your Dungeon Master, Game Master Teeironor. I do this series. I also do another series that's in a homebrew universe that's also a lot of fun. And when I have the time, which isn't very often at all, I do videos on like video game lore and history, but I haven't done that in a while. My bad. Real life can be, yeah. Okay. Other than that, thank you again, dear viewers, for watching and listening to us. We will be back next week on Skoll Shorties channel, and we shall see you then. Take care and goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.